An emergency alert flashes on the screen, signaling immediate danger. A news broadcast reports a pack of Grade 4 Belto monsters at Demon intersection. Grade 2 Awakener Spear Master Gemsangu has been dispatched. Team Zenkaku stands ready to face the threat. The monsters attack. Civilians flee in terror. A massive monster strikes. Guk. The creature shrieks. KKT-44K. Spear Master Gemsangu grunts as he deflects the blow. Kek. He struggles against the swarm. With 10 of them, it feels like my eardrums are going to burst, he yells. Blood sprays as he fights back desperately. He spots something unexpected. Array. The battle rages on. Suddenly, a powerful blast clears the enemies. What? Captain. As expected. His teammates cheer. To take down this many Beltos in one strike. But the captain is confused. It wasn't me. Huh? He explains, I'm not a dealer specialized in wide area attacks like the Blade Queen. They wonder, is there another Awakener unit dispatched here besides us? No, I haven't heard of any. The captain is puzzled. That's strange. No one in the country has this level of ability. He notices something else. Huh? They hunted them but left the magic stones behind? He examines the carcasses. Those are the most valuable parts. Judging by the clean cuts, it's definitely the work of an S-grade Awakener who disappeared without a trace. What's their goal, he wonders. TSK. For now, collect the magic stones and contact headquarters to call the corpse disposal team. Suddenly, someone notices a sign nearby. It's a small establishment. A diner named. Diner? They realize the battle was dangerously close. If that pervert who carved out only the Belto breast meat had messed up, their corpses might have fallen toward this side. The owner is pretty lucky, one remarks. Let's go. I'm in the mood to have a drink. Banmit Gaitu. Story by Kim Hae-ma, art by Dubu, original by Go Du-yeol. A bell chimes as they enter. Jolun Jolun. Footsteps echo. Tob Tob. A man stands silently by the window. He moves with purpose. He prepares ingredients. Delicious. He looks at his knife. Did I cut off too much Belto meat after all? He muses to himself. The Belto corpses have probably been collected by now, right? Maybe I'll make some jerky. Suddenly, the door bursts open. Bong bong. Is Kong Cheol-ho here? The officials enter. I'm from the Awakener Association. Are you Kong Cheol-ho himself? Yes, he replies. The official explains, a pack of Beltos attacked this area earlier. I came to check if you suffered any damages. Kong Cheol-ho shrugs casually. Yes. Well, isn't that just everyday life? The official sighs. They say the world has stabilized, but things like this still happen. Luckily, there are hardly any residents around here. The official sniffs the air. Wow. Something smells delicious. Well, it is a diner, the partner replies. The official asks, if the restaurant is open, could I have a meal? I've been running around since dawn and haven't eaten. Sure thing, Kong Cheol-ho agrees. The official admires the place. Oh. The interior feels just like a diner from a drama aired before the gates appeared. He looks around. Could you give me a menu? We don't have a menu, Chef Kong replies. We cook based on whatever ingredients we get each day. Then, is there a daily special? You could say that. Kong announces, today's menu is Belto steak. Belto. The official thinks of the earlier battle. Must be those guys. Thankfully, Master Gemsangu took care of them. Yes, Kong smiles. Thanks to that, I got a lot of fresh Belto meat. They're ferocious, but their taste is exquisite. You say? Just try it as a steak. Well, that sounds exciting. The official worries internally. Steak all of a sudden? I hope I have enough money. Chef Kong begins to cook with precision. He reflects on his past. 30 years ago, when I woke up, I was summoned to another world where dragons flew and monsters roamed. I was summoned to another world. I struggled to survive. He fought battles beyond imagination. After gaining strength surpassing even dragons, I finally defeated the Demon King. And by chance, I returned to Earth. But the soul I knew was gone. During those 30 years, I mastered monster traits perfectly. But seeing people upon my return, I wondered if there was any need for me to step in again. The people of Earth, in their own ways and rules, were protecting the world. He plates the dish beautifully. That's the kind of era it's become. Done, he presents the dish. Belto steak. Main, Belto breast meat. Sauce, Cahal milk. Here, try it. The official is amazed. Wow, this is incredible. He takes a bite. It's so juicy. The Beltos that tormented me all morning. The taste is soothing my frayed nerves. Ah, this isn't the time to think. He worries about the price again. Right. How expensive could it be? He decides to indulge. Let's splurge a bit today. Sir. Can I get another Belto steak? Of course, Kong nods. The official finishes. Phew, that was delicious. Could I have the bill, please? I don't charge my first-time customers. No way. It was so delicious. Thanks to you, all my fatigue has melted away. I'll be coming back often, so I'd like to pay. Then, just $10. All right. Thanks for the meal. He turns back. Oh, and by the way. Yes? Stay safe. In times like these, non-awakeners like you and me have it tough. Next time monsters show up nearby, evacuate. Here's my card. It's still dangerous out here. If anything happens, give me a call. The card reads, Jae-woo Choi, Awakener Association Patrol Unit. The door chime rings as he leaves. Kong chuckles. A tough era for non-awakeners. Not a bad guy. Live long, Mr. Public Servant. Kong takes a bite of his own cooking. As expected. It's delicious. Another day of smooth business. I'll have one drink and head in. Maybe I'll make snacks with the Belto eggs I bought earlier. How should I cook these? He arrives home. Here you are. Suddenly, a voice speaks from the shadows. I've come to retrieve my belongings. Original work, Go Duyeol. Art, Dubu. Adaptation/storyboard, Kim Hae-ma. The scene takes place in the bustling Sia Demon traditional market a few hours ago. Stalls are filled with goods as people go about their day, buying medicine and boiled Belto. A man stands distressed before a sign advertising high-priced mana crystals. The sign explains that monsters have consumed livestock and vegetables, making basic ingredients scarce. A group gathers around a meal, discussing how humans have been forced to eat monsters. They debate whether the taste or the lower cost is the reason for its acceptance. Despite the danger, monsters remain a famous ingredient. Thanks to this demand, the scale of Sia Demon's monster market continues to grow. A vendor announces the arrival of a large shipment of monster eggs. He calls attention to fresh Belto eggs that have just appeared. A customer examines an egg with skepticism, noting they all look alike despite inspection. The text introduces the artifact of Canis, the silver dragon who owns the northern mountain range. A figure in blue armor stands ready. The artifact grants the ability to see the true essence of a target. The protagonist holds up grade 4 raptor and Belto eggs. He reflects on stealing this artifact when he caught the Demon King and using it frequently since. He scans the display of eggs, Belto, Ataho, Triceratops, using his ability. He can discern the power and tendency of each target. He tries to avoid using his power on people unnecessarily to respect privacy. Deciding quickly, he offers to buy the entire stock. He muses that knowing the truth often brings regret. Suddenly, he notices an egg with no information and asks the vendor for it. He points out the mysterious egg. That egg too, he insists, adding it to his purchase. He holds the mysterious egg, noting eating was a waste. He recalls fighting on the battlefield, where a delicious meal was nothing more than a luxury. But as time passes, memories of delicious food remain. He thinks of Belto scrambled eggs made with kahal milk. Food and smell are powerful mediums for recalling a place. He notes the savory scent of kahal milk in the dish. He reminisces about eating this meal with comrades on the battlefield. The thick Belto egg and soft texture bring back memories. The food is delicious. Closing his eyes, he remembers the times past and the faces he misses. He realizes he can no longer recall the faces clearly. Am I becoming an old man now? He wonders with a sigh. He shifts his focus back to the mysterious egg. It couldn't be analyzed by his detect-type artifact. He knows that dragon artifacts are naturally formed when a dragon is born, receiving its power. Because of this, they exert a powerful force on others but not their own kind. He wonders if this egg is actually a dragon egg? He never expected to find one at a market. He wonders how it would taste and what dish to make. A stranger enters, looking around. Is this a restaurant? He asks. The stranger declares loudly, I came to find my item. He spots what he's looking for. So it is here, he exclaims. The protagonist realizes he can't get information on this stranger either. If he's looking for the egg. He confronts the stranger directly. Are you a dragon? He asks. The protagonist is surprised there are dragons in this world, though he had his suspicions. The stranger is shocked. How do you know my identity? He demands. The stranger flares up, demanding an answer. Answer my question, human. I don't have the intention to fight. The protagonist reveals he has the detect eye. The dragon is stunned to see a dragon artifact in a human's hand. The protagonist remains calm. You know detect eye? Then this will be easy. The dragon wonders how he can be so composed. The protagonist offers the egg back casually. Take it. I'm glad the owner came. The dragon is offended by his casual tone. The dragon notices a blue dragon scale. The protagonist explains it's a knife he usually uses in the kitchen, though it can be a weapon. The dragon smells the cutting board, dragon bone. Realizing his kin were used as kitchenware, he seethes with unforgivable rage. Enraged, the dragon attacks. Die, you insect-like human, he roars. The protagonist sighs as he surveys the mess. How is it so hard to clean up? You're the one who dirted it, the dragon retorts from the floor. He shakes his head. As I thought. Dragons. He raises his hand, gathering energy. Have to be disciplined. With a flash of light, he strikes. The dragon collapses, defeated. Huz. Beaten up. So they would listen, the protagonist declares. He pauses. Oh my. I'm familiar with that voice. Where did I hear it? He recalls a memory, I will catch the Demon King. There's no time. Give me the artifact. You don't even use it, so let me make good use of it. If you don't cooperate, I'll beat you and steal it. The dragon had called him crazy. The dragon realizes who he is. I will. No, father. He's Miro Laika's. I saw him 30 years ago. Father is definitely going to get beaten up. He gasps in horror. Ah. The protagonist notices someone. A child. You shouldn't be watching this. Ab. You're awake. Then shall we talk? I want to talk about cleaning up. After you finish cleaning up, I will let you take your stuff. I don't really like dragons because of some personal reason. So if you don't listen to me, I have no choice but to use some violence. The dragon explains. I was born in the continent of Aspan. Not too long ago, I crash-landed in this world due to a dimensional crack. He ponders. Is the continent of Aspan connected to this world? No wonder monsters look familiar. This thing must also come from Aspan. My name was Miro Lycas. Here, I'm Kong Cheolho. Have you heard of it? What's wrong? Your hands are not doing their job. The dragon trembles. I knew it, he's that guy. Oh. This is pretty clean. You can now go take your stuff, Kong says. You. Why didn't you return father's artifact after killing the Demon King? The dragon asks. Who's your father? Ekmund Rex. That dragon Rex? No wonder your aura is similar. So you're that child back then. Why yeah. Huh, come here, I won't hit you. I stopped beating up dragons 30 years ago. You beat me up just now. Don't lie. You haven't aged that much. How old are you? I remember being a bit more than 50. So you're in your 50s. I'm older than you. I'll go now. Are you an elf? Do you live for a long time like them? Am I that handsome? And not exactly. Anyways, punishment was the medicine for dragons who were disobedient back then. PFT, WH what? It's funny seeing a dragon walking on eggshells because of a human. Dragons also get scared. You killed my kin. Are you planning to kill me? I think there's a misunderstanding. That scale knife and cutting board were gifts. I've never killed a dragon. Your father's artifact broke. I'll apologize for that. But I really needed that artifact. Although I forgot what it is. You seem like you have a lot to say. Do you know how to drink? You. How can I drink with a mere human? You should be the first human to drink with a dragon. You should be proud of it. Kong laughs. I got one more first human title. Did you lay the egg? But you're still young. I'm a male. Males don't lay eggs. That egg is my younger sibling. I thought dragons were hermaphrodites. Not too long ago, a rift opened in our lair. My parents were out of town. Stray. How long have you been in this world? About half a year. It's similar to when I returned to Earth. What? You didn't come back right away after killing the Demon King? I had things to do there. I see. That's interesting. What is? Why hide in this useless restaurant after saving the world? A monster like you can take over the world. Easily. Monsters are running around like crazy here. Don't you want the world in your hands? Why do you think so? Kong asks. Humans are always like that. Power. War. Greed. Didn't they fight each other again after you saved them? That makes sense, but I have no interest in those things. I'm bored of it. I don't believe the words of a human. At least take good care of your one and only sibling. Yay. My sibling's so pretty. I told you to take care of it. The egg begins to crack. What's? Eyes appear. This. Eyes? What? Q. My sibling is born. The egg hatched, and a baby dragon was born. What do you usually call it? Hatchling. Isn't that what you call baby dragons? I've been thinking of a name. Is it a male or female? My sibling is a female. And don't treat her like a beast. She looks like a millet, but she already has teeth. Are dragons omnivores? She's my sister. She's cute, right? She's the cutest. Yeah. Now, where are you going to take this hatchling? If you have a place to go. Eat before you leave. Original work, Go Duyeol. Art, Dubu. Adaptation/storyboard, Kim Hae-ma. A desolate wind blows through the empty streets. The wind carries a strong stench of blood. He remembers. The last drink we shared, Miro. And the smell of blood. An advertisement plays, rapid growth hamburger steak. Main, Belto chicken breast, Triceratops footpad meat. Soft like a sponge. A woman asks, are you heading home now? Yeah, he replies. He is shocked. $10? But you can leave without paying? He looks up, confused. Do you? Do? Lodging? I don't. Khan sighs. I get it. Being dropped into another world must have been lonely. A dragon, feeling lonely. I'll give you this. It's a grade 4 magic stone. I know it's valuable. The dragon laughs. Pfft, hee. Why are you laughing? Still hungry? Khan wonders. Trying to live on Earth with this small one. I guess I do miss the other world a little, too. Miro. I probably won't see her again. Stay a few days. He smiles. Having someone to share secrets with adds little joy to life. Still, I can't keep relying on you like this. You even gave me food. Got it. I'll hold on to it for now. Suddenly, a voice calls out. Greetings, King of the World. Kasim, the immortal goblin. A goblin? He manages items in my subspace. It's been a while, Kasim. Now you're just ordinary Kong Cheolho. So, what brings you here? How many magic stones do we have in the subspace? As many as grains of sand? Add this one too. Another grain of sand added. Ending transmission. Oh wait, I should take that one out. Hiya, good. Then I'll see you next time. He returns to his ordinary life as Kong Cheolho. Alright, I'd like you to help me with some work now. Banmit Gatu. Story by Kim Hae-ma. He trains the dragon to control its fire. I told you, control the fire precisely. If you blast randomly, it'll burn everything. Got it. Okay, let's try again. Begin. The menu is ready, Ataho Breath Grill. Khan's breath. This should do. The dragon asks, that rapier. It's not ordinary, is it? The Recafel shaft. A divine weapon crafted by the dwarf artisan Recafel. Why use priceless treasures for cooking? Isn't it better than hoarding them? He's so undragon-like. Hello. Officer Choi stops by. Just making my patrol rounds. Smells amazing today too. He shares news. A new dungeon has appeared in the underground passage between Sinchon and Sea Demon. Sea Demon is recruiting Awakened for this one. Kong explains, dungeons incubate monsters and summon beings from other dimensions. Considering Khan's case, we estimate the difficulty. Grade 5. Kim Sang-gu and Team Zenkaku will be deployed. Ms. Cheon in Sinchon. Sinchon is guarded by the Ice Witch. The plaza is packed with job seekers. It hurts to see that. Only the best are selected these days. Most of them have families. Sometimes I feel lucky to be unawakened with a steady job. Whoa, look at the time. The Ataho roast is getting a good response. Seems like it. Maybe I should buy more Ataho meat. 10 gun of sirloin, please. Sure, would you like it sliced? Whole, please. At the plaza, a raid is forming. Those wishing to join the raid, form a single line. Recruitment for the dungeon raid is underway. Healers, tanks, and DPS needed. Kong observes. With the world turning into a fantasy game, existing terms carried over. Tanks and healers are nobility. DPS roles are always oversaturated. Open DPS spot, a man begs. Sorry, we're short on healers. Unless your abilities are exceptional, you'll struggle. Most of them probably have families too. Really? Choi Jae-woo is a good guy. I wish he'd worry more about himself. Someone sighs in the crowd. He listens. Khan. Did he head in first? The kitchen is clean. Are you still open? He asks. Thank you. A customer asks, do you serve ramen by any chance? Just give me a moment. How unusual. Ramen hasn't changed in 30 years. How much is a bowl of ramen? $2. That cheap? Could I order 5 bowls? 5? Can you eat all that? Yes, absolutely. Kong uses detect eye. What's this? Class, God of Food? The more you eat, the stronger you get. Especially high-grade monsters. However, the ability is extremely weak in the early stages. You're always hungry. Looks like that man hasn't reached proficiency yet. Your ramen is ready. He serves extra-large ramen with grilled Idaho meat. The customer gasps. Wadash. This is. Kong thinks, good people have it rough. With your high rating, this meat should help. We treat the first customer of the day. Thank you so much. The customer is moved. I had no idea meat could be this savory. You've got a good palate, Kong smiles. He devours the meal. That was amazing. Thank you so much, boss. Don't mention it. I'm glad you enjoyed it. It was truly delicious. Oh right, the money. Ah, this. A necktie? Sorry the money's so dirty. No problem. I'll be back again next time. Clothes covered in dust. And a brand new necktie. Is he trying to impress someone? I thought he must have had a hard life, but I quickly forgot. I saw that man again. At the gate. When the gate exploded. A person stands on a street corner holding a sign. Please help. A large crowd gathers. It's dangerous if you enter the barricade. A warning appears, please step back. A man shouts, I'm an awakener. Is there anything I can do? What about your rank? I'm in food. No special skills. Danger. This isn't a dungeon for average awakeners. You better evacuate to a safer place. Mijin? Dad? Mijin. What are you doing here? What about school? The school sent students for support. Dad, what are you doing here? I'll take care of it, get out of here. I'm worried. Your ability is only good for eating. You eat and work every day and don't come home. Is it worth throwing yourself into danger? I'm not going to do that. I need money for a scholarship. But you're making me look pathetic. Just evacuate. A necktie. Dad, you don't even have a proper weapon. He looks out at the chaos. Dungeon raid complete. Great work, everyone. Healers, please gather here and tend to the injured. Yes. Thank you for your effort. Banmit Gaitu. Chapter 4. Class, the types of awakeners. Abilities possessed by an awakener. 5 stages to reach master level. Cipher School serves as training. Once the first awakener class is mastered through training, one can choose a second class. Mastery of 2 classes grants rank 1 status. Something normal humans find difficult to achieve. If someone has a useless ability or slow growth, it's natural to find peace in what suits them. In the final battle, I mastered my 6th class. After that, I saw no sign of a new class. This is the limit. Yua dash. Mmimiro. Cheol ho. Cheol ho. Something big happened. Kyul speaks. Kyul. Orange in Korean. It's this brat's name. Just look at this. Kyul, Papa, say Papa Q. Papa Papa. It talked. But doesn't the name sound too Korean? It named itself Kyul. Papa Papa, you hear that? This dragon calls me Papa. Dragons are born mastering 1 class. What class did Kyul master? We'll have to wait. Boss. Can I get 5 bowls of ramen right now? How do I end up running a real restaurant? I went to join a rampaging gate party and ran into my daughter. She's risking danger for a scholarship. I couldn't help her. They told me to evacuate since I'm just a level 7 awakener. She's a top student and recognized as a 3rd class awakener. She'll be highly treated. I went to her school's observation day. I thought I should buy something. And it turns out, I could barely afford a single necktie. A father who can't support his daughter. Huh. Still hungry using this useless ability. God damn it. Food-related awakener. I have to eat to survive. Maybe I can be deployed to collapsed buildings. Can. What's wrong? Would it be okay if I fatten you up? You bastard. Like a predator? Just joking. That's Kyul's shed skin. I carefully collected them. I was going to keep them as a memento. Ataho extra large ramen. With grilled Kyul's skin. This is from last time. My collection. We have leftover meat. Please enjoy. He gulps. Thank you for today's meal. Thank you for listening to me vent, boss. Don't mention it. Customer, life is full of things that aren't easy. But still. For those who work hard. Good things happen from time to time. Do your best to survive tomorrow. You are not alone. I'll be watching here, just like always. So come again. Why is there no change at all? He ate a dragon's shed skin. That's a precious item. Why help him? My father also had a back like that once. So you had a father too, huh? Silence. Summer. He picks up the necktie. She picked it up. Dad. Dad. Sorry. It's fine. I'm sorry too. Sorry I couldn't live like everyone else. Sorry I couldn't give you a comfortable life. But I always love you. Shouts echo outside. One dealer. Last spot. Over here. Show your awakened registration card. Huh? You? The man from last time? Kim Manhwa. Right, you're that man who fell out during the dormant section incident. Where was that? Yangdongpo dungeon. Zenkaku team took care of the boss, so we should be fine. Recruitment is complete. Gather up. Let's depart. He runs. Suddenly, a noise. Panic spreads. Damn it. How is the situation? The gate is closed. Only the Mana Crystal Company's party has entered. Dad. Dad. It seems a hidden boss has appeared. Dad. A playful scene unfolds. Don't scatter. Check the person next to you while taking down the small fry monsters. He looks surprised. Whoa. It of Greek. Keeks. What a relief. I'm strangely overflowing with energy. Mijin asks, it should be time to get hungry. What's that? A rift inside the dungeon. He calls out. VortexScans.com, he shouts amidst the chaos. Damn it, it's a hidden boss. A rare occurrence when a dimensional rift opens. The minion cleanup squad mostly dies. Panic ensues. Tigrex? It's coming this way. Hurry. He looks through a peephole. He stares at the mana crystal. Even at a glance, it's grade 8. If I sell it, I can buy Mijin something nice. Mister, come quickly. Just this. If I just have this. A menacing shark appears with glowing red eyes. This is a lie. Ah. So this is what Mijin meant by pathetic. Intense expressions face off. Soccer uniform student council. A peace sign is made. A girl sits on a bench, deep in thought. Dad. I'm sorry. I can't die like this. I can't leave Mijin all alone. He faces a large creature in the forest. You. I can't die here. Me, here. Absolutely not. I can't die now. He charges into battle. I'll show them. He stands on a rooftop at sunset. That's. Rank up? Did I block the hidden boss? The fist I clashed with doesn't hurt. I'm not hungry. He shouts, for the first time in my life. A small figure searches the forest. I'm holding on. I'll keep holding on like this. Did you evacuate? The hidden boss is there. What's with that, mister? Did he block a grade 2 Tigrex all by himself? Seems like it. He's an amazing mister. He stands confidently on the rooftop. He checks the status, tendency, good. Class, Shikshin. Achievement, medium. The Shikshin ability reflects attacks. It's a DPS tank type of special ability. In terms of Korean Awakener grades, it's a decent ability that could receive grade 3. The problem is that not everyone knows it properly. Should I head back to Banmitgatu? Volume 5. The hidden dungeon boss, Tigrex, has been defeated. The biggest role was played by grade 7 Awakener, Mr. Kim Manhwa. While enduring the boss's ultimate skill alone, he ranked up to Shikshin grade 3. The Awakener Association will take prompt corrective measures. And a large reward. Papa, Papa. I am not your dad. It's Papa. Good grief. We'll bring you the next news. Due to a petty thief, merchants in Siademongu are suffering. The thief is obsessed with shiny things and foodstuffs. Low-grade mana crystals are disappearing. He reads a warning on his phone. A petty thief obsessed with shiny things. You want me to drink it? Water? Owner. What's that? Don't drink that water, Kong Cheol Ho. That water contains. Kyunai learned about wells today. A well is where you draw water. That's right. In that kid's eyes, the toilet and the well looked similar. He shouts on stage. Oh. Oh. Boss, this kakakdu looks delicious. I got good ingredients from Shinshin. Boss, hello. Ah, welcome. I came with a companion today. This is Captain Gamsangu. Hello. I've heard a lot about you. He's surprisingly polite. Mage Lancer. Hello. Yes? Ah, the Awakener Association. It's a nice afternoon. If not for the joint meeting. Huh. Oh my gosh, the person next to you is Shikshin, isn't he? This is Shikshin Kim Manhwa, who performed incredibly in the Shinshin Tunnel raid. If you get famous, a modifier gets attached to your name. It's thanks to you, boss. Not at all. I was just waiting for you. Shall I get you ramen today as well? Yes, I'll have that. I crave ramen too. Yes. The ramen is here. That much all at once. You're amazing, mister. Ho ho ho. Since you've finished eating, please head off. You have to go to your daughter's school. Still, I feel bad leaving first. It's better to enjoy your private life after work. Then, I'll be taking my leave first. The relationship between those two doesn't seem so bad. It's too quiet. He stands on the rooftop. Damn it. Hey, you crazy bastard. Are you out of your mind? You touched a sacred creature. Flames and smoke surround him. ZZZ. He stands strong in the chaotic battle. Sign, read this series first at vortexscans.com. Russell. Spring? He looks at his watch. Oh, look at the time. You were the only customer anyway. Would you like something to eat? Actually. A string of petty thefts continues to trouble local vendors. May I order a drink? Soju, please. How about some sashimi? Sashimi? As in raw fish? He looks confused. Huh? What's sashimi? He smiles confidently. Yes. I got my hands on some fresh fish this morning. As monsters began crossing over, the age of monsters took hold. And the oceans were no exception. He shows a picture. Fish used to be common 30 years ago. Now, monster species like German fish offer similar flavors. The taste? Think whitefish. Somewhere between sea bass and flounder. I used to not like sashimi because it felt like a luxury. But once I got a taste for it. Here you go. German fish sashimi. Be sure to try the kelp noodles underneath. Wow, it's been a long time. You want me to eat them together? Yes, I've used very special ingredients. Then. Crunch. Jolt. Munch munch. It's so light and delicate. The coolness of the kelp noodles washes away my fatigue. Then, a sip of soju. That really hits the spot. Now it finally feels like I've clocked out for the week. The emergency's been taken care of, so I got a 2-day break. My first break in 2 years. Hunting monsters day in, day out. Fighting non-stop wore me down. Monsters pour through the rift endlessly. Owner. Help me. This is a personal weapon issued to hunters of rank 2 or higher. Adamantium. I had pride. He stands on a rooftop with his spear. I really believed I could save the world. But once I stepped out into the real world, that pride disappeared fast. There's always someone stronger. And it's already been 10 years since I've been stationed in Sea Demon. Ah, I'm tired. Not as much as you thought. It's not just hunters. It's anyone, in any field. And the best solution? Force a bitter smile. And have a shot of soju. But you're still Sea Demon's guardian. You think so? I carry many people's lives. Sometimes it feels like too much. Did anything specific happen? Of course, there was one. Fuck. He stands in the rain. Ever heard of a gumiho? It was raining that day too. Which jerk provoked a sleeping gumiho? It was gentleman, sir. Why would a tier 2 hunter do such a thing? That's what we're heading there to find out. Creatures of superior intelligence like gumihos are classified as mystical beasts. There are many kinds, but they're listed as unranked. Meaning they're not to be disturbed. They don't attack humans. They keep to themselves. But someone disturbed its silence. Grab. Gentlemen, you jerk. What the hell did you do? Why are you? Captain. The gumiho is. Form. Get into formation. That's an unranked gumiho. Strike team, ahead. We're going in. The captain's taking point. Rumble form. TSS clang. Don't look directly at its tail flames. You'll fall into a trance. Captain. It's coming. Swoosh. VMM. Flash captain. Fwhip. Tap tap tap. He holds his sword, facing the fire. Just go quietly. Michigan. Swish. Drip. That gumiho raid lasted all night. Slosh. And when we finally brought it down, I heard something crying. Whimper whimper. Whimper. A newborn. Gentlemen's eagles had hunted a baby gumiho. Instincts led them to the newborn. It was probably a mistake. Even the best mess up. But we don't get to make those kinds of mistakes. It had a baby. Sadly, it had to be put down. Whatever the case, we had no other choice. That's how the gumiho case came to an end. It was all over the news. I think you made the right call. Maybe I got too comfortable. Or maybe it's been too long since I've had a drink. I'll be on my way. Could I get another plate of sashimi to go? Sure thing. What were you thinking? You messed with a beast with a newborn? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was a mistake. An apology doesn't fix anything. You almost got people killed. He walks in darkness. Trudge trudge trudge. A gumiho, huh? Unlike monsters, gumihos didn't attack humans. When passing a mountain guarded by a gumiho, bow 3 times. And yet, I've killed 2 of them. And I've regretted it both times. You can never forget those memories. Fwhip. They stay as invisible scars. And as screams echoing in your head. To remind you, over and over again. Adaptation/storyboard Kim Hema. A character kneels with 3 guns pointed at them. Fwum. He takes a cautious step forward. Cussle. Step. I couldn't kill it. Was it the look in the dying gumiho's eyes? I couldn't kill it back then. I don't know. I just didn't want to kill it. Some guardian I turned out to be. Just how many mana stones did you steal to already have 3 tails? Snatch. Fwhip. Grab. Tap. Yip. You are so cool. You are the best. Listen. I can't cover for you anymore. The association's going to take action soon. Leave the city and find somewhere quiet. Go live in peace. Go. Swish. Fwhip. Clench. Fwoosh. Leave, kid. Tadata. That's right. Get out of here. Dash. Pause. Flinch. Pa. Wel, wool. Harmless equals friend. Jump. Quirve. Clank. So it was you. I knew I felt a Gumiho's presence. You hungry? Looks like you already ate somewhere else. Greetings. Mr. Keelho Kong, who is now just a regular guy. Oh? A baby Gumiho? Yeah. Grab me a mana stone. Yes, sir. A tier 1 mana stone should be enough to help its growth. Crack. Fwoosh. Goodbye, then. Glance. Kaya. Soft means harmless. Even if he points a spear at me, I know he's soft. Teary. But I'll never see him again, will I? The city's nights aren't as bright. A Gumiho's flame stands out too easily. Don't ever come back. So. Live well. Awo. He holds up the book, Eat Before You Go. The National Hunter Association in Yongsan, Seoul. They handle registration, verification, and protection. 5 Tier 2 hunters appointed as guardians: Ice Witch, Spear Mage Sangu Kim, Gentleman, Blade Queen, and the Magician. The association dispatches 3 Tier 1 hunters to classified assignments. President of the National Hunter Association, Jinsu Yucheon, it's hot in here. Well, it is summer. Would you like me to make you some ice? Sinchan's guardian, the Ice Witch, Cheon. Summer's supposed to be hot. Anyway. I heard the mandragoras disappeared. A plant-type monster that grows underground. Even with an antidote, if you try to dig it up. Break. It lets out an ear-shattering scream. And 13 of them vanished without a trace. It's almost like the mandragoras walked away on their own. Anyway, it's hot. Let's head inside. I'll call Gabby. The shadow cat? Is she back? Yes. She came in last night. She's on standby, so I'll have her investigate this issue first. Q. Stretch. Mumble. Rustle. Papa. RYB ZZZZ. Kururu. Growl. Food. Whimper Q. Jump. Clatter. Twitch screech. Nom. Erg. You little. She's getting scolded once she wakes up. Did she eat all of it? Where have you been running off to, Con? I've been researching dimensional rifts. I just saw a bunch of monsters I used to see all the time in a span. Monsters, huh? You're not one of them, are you? Dragons are a noble species. How dare you compare us to those guys? That means a dragon or something even worse slipping through. Isn't impossible. I can't believe I missed that possibility. Keelho, you've mastered 6 different classes. Can't you control the rifts? I can't. I don't know who's causing them. Then how did you return to this world? It happened over decades after I defeated the Demon Lord. Let's save it for when we're drinking. I need to go grocery shopping. Owner. He waits at the outskirts of Sinchan. No trace of anything, as expected. This is where they told me to. Swoosh. Swish. Whoosh. Crack. Slide. You must be the Ice Witch of Sinchan. He taps his foot. I've looked all over, I have no idea. Tier 1 Hunter, Shadow Cat, Gabby Lee. Hello? Just call me Gabby. You're the guardian of Shinchan. I got the code name from Cipher School. Relax. No way. She passed through a sealed barrier and left zero trace. She's been a Tier 1 hunter for over 30 years. How can she look this young? I've met the previous guardian a couple times. Nice to meet you. I'm Gabby Lee. And my name is Cheon. So, what's the situation? 13 Mandragoras vanished right after the Gates outbreak event ended. Who set the barrier? A Tier 4 hunter on my team. If someone slipped past that, they're at least Tier 3. I'll need to ask around. The Temple Guild of Sea Demon. Let's head there first. We'll eat while we're at it. Plus, it's been a while since I saw that spear kid. Let's have him treat us. Tickle. Is someone talking about me? Eat before you go. Story by Kim Hema. Snuggle. So cute. Just adorable. How pretty. Where'd Kyul get all this cuteness? She must have taken after her big brother. Owner. ZZZ, loving your little sister isn't something to be embarrassed about. Fill up the big pot with water. Fwip. This is called a watermelon. You've never seen one back home, have you? No. I thought it was a fruit, but turns out it's a vegetable. Then why's this here? That's a local livestock called a chicken. Even I know what a chicken is. Pfft. Where'd you even get a mandragora? Just found. Just found some on my walk, so I picked them. They're full of dark energy, so they help lower body heat. They're also quite crunchy and slightly sweet. Today, I'm making a dish perfect for summer with the mandragoras on the side. Pull rice, garlic, mandragora, and green onions. Give it a bit, and you'll get a warm bowl of samjitang. Hello, sir. Oh wow, I didn't know this place existed. Good evening. Sniff sniff. Smells amazing. Welcome. Visitors are always welcome. I just made some samjitang. Would you like a bowl? Chicken? I haven't had that in ages. Oh. None for me, thanks. I'm vegan. Samjitang and mandragora kakakdu. Chicken, mandragora wo. Nom, wow, this is incredible. This kakakdu is the crunchiest, most refreshing thing I've ever had. Well, that must be really good. So you're vegan? Do you make vegan dishes too? We've got some watermelon. Would you like some? Watermelon. Yes, please. There are many ways to enjoy watermelon. Scoop out the red flesh and cut it into bite-sized pieces. You can add other fruits. I like strawberries and kiwis. Then pour in a fizzy drink like soda. Wow. A wachai. That looks so refreshing. Oh, you were a hunter? That girl's the ice witch who guards Shinchan. Ugh. I really don't like that nickname. It's bad enough having an adjective stuck to my name, but witch? I've been stuck with that nickname ever since I got provoked, lost my cool, froze everything, and summoned a blizzard at Cipher School. Just her presence alone feels as powerful as a guardian. Maybe even more. But more than that, she's beautiful. Thanks for the meal, almost too pretty. Keelho, that woman who just left. She was beautiful. She was too beautiful to be human. You guessed it right. She's an elf. Class, Phantom Dash, Stealth. How'd you know? I confirmed that she has the Phantom Dash skill, something only elves can acquire. Nope. It's not just monsters slipping through the rifts. There might be other species already living among us. Or they could be hiding, plotting something. But first. Con. Jolt. Let me make you something unique. Fwip. Go get your spoon ready. We're making watermelon soju. Let me enjoy this life while I can. Step step. Looks like it was all for nothing. If they vanished without a trace. What if there's some new algorithm? There are no leads. No witnesses. No victims, no sightings. No one in this country could have done that without anyone noticing. Even if a Tier 1 hunter came up empty. If someone stole them, we'd have seen it. Someone could have eaten them all. It's suspicious, no doubt. Just intuition. Something strange is definitely happening in this city. We made it all the way to Temple Guild. Only to get hit with shocking news. The Taeyong Cheon, retiring from the Temple Guild. Who would have thought? A sky full of stars. Beneath a sky not so different from back home, the world below keeps on changing. The gentle scent of flowers has been drowned out by the stench of monster blood. Now. I'm tired. Secure the survivors. Case resolved. Fwip. Original story Ko Du Yeol. Art The Bichon. Adaptation Kim Hema. The newspaper headline reads, Temple Guild stops monster invasion. Papa. Papa. Wriggle wriggle. You're up. Chudas Pahan. Today's fashion. Good job. The weather is warm. Papa. Growl. Yeah. What should we have for breakfast? That's always the big question. If we're going to eat, might as well make it delicious. Life is short. And we only get 3 chances a day to eat something good. Q. Oh. Squish. Should I make some white rice today? They say mixed grains are healthier, but those little things don't really affect me anymore. Go wake your brother up, will you? Boink boink baba. Tad ada. Ha. Zzz, kururu. Swoosh. Thwack. Waff. Pft. He gets hit with a pillow. Eat before you go. Story by Kim Hema. Velto egg and wild veggies bibimbap. What is this? How can it smell this good? Start mixing. Just leave it to me. Nom. Mmm. Phew, I'm stuffed. Con, this little one has been acting strange lately. Every time she eats, she falls asleep. Is that normal? It's already been 3 months since she was born. That's around when you can see what her class might be. Zzz, poke. Just part of the process. Hatchlings eat a ton and sleep a lot at this stage. I'll go put her down for a nap. Good afternoon, sir. Ah, yes. Welcome. Sniff sniff. That's the smell of freshly cooked rice. Would you like a bowl? Yes, please. But could I get some instant noodles first? You'd prefer your rice cold, right? Exactly. Instant noodles always go better with cold rice. Oh. Russell. Temple Eatery. My goodness. This kakakdu is incredible. Oh, the instant noodles and rice are great too, but this kakakdu is on another level. Of course it is. It's made with mandragoras. Hello, sir. And to you too, food god. Here for a meal? Huh, I've got no time to eat. I see. You must be having a rough time in this heat. Maybe my stamina's improved after all the good food I've been having here. Yes. Definitely. Captain's been pretty down recently. About the Temple Guild? Their captain, Mr. Taeyong Cheon, is retiring. He's retiring? Yes. It's a real shame. My captain has deep respect for him. You know, that incident 10 years ago. The Great Invasion. It was Mr. Sangu's first year on the job. The invasion that claimed the lives of 4 out of Seoul's 5 guardians. Taeyong Cheon. Though officially ranked as Tier 3, his true capabilities exceed any classification. A born leader, a commander of battlefields. During the Great Invasion 10 years ago, he essentially saved everyone in Siademan. Many owe him their lives. Rissel. President of the National Hunter Association, Jin Suyu. I knew this day would come eventually, but... Knock knock. Come in. Clack. It's been a while. President. The 2 men face each other in the office. Do you really have to retire? Yeah. Why? Because it's time. Aren't you going to regret that? You built that entire guild from the ground up, alone. You came to Seoul 30 years ago, and went through hell to build all this. I've been with you since day one. Listen, President. No one builds anything alone. Everyone's worked hard to create the world we have now. You, me. And many more who'll follow after us. I'm just tired now. I just want to finally lay down the burden. See you later. I've got to go. Click. Russell. That Sangha kid. He must be taking it hard. The successor's already been chosen. Hyuk Kong. 30 years old, and a promising Tier 3 hunter. What a great day. Great day, my foot. Have you really gotten that old? Slice. Slice. Rattle. He drives his scooter through the city. Welcome, I didn't know this place was here. I already told you. Welcome. Hello, sir. What's on the menu today? We're serving home-style dishes today. Home-style? How does that sound, old man? That sounds good. He looks about my age. Around 50. A veteran. It'll take a little while. Are you in a rush? No, I'm not in a hurry anymore. So please, take your time. All right. Right, I just came to show him the way. This old man will be eating alone. I'm in a rush, so I'll head out. Sorry about that. The kid's still a bit immature. Not at all. He's a guardian, after all. Oops, sorry. May I? There are no other customers, so go ahead. TSS. That smells good. Pardon? The smell of rice cooking. It's nice. It's been a long time since I've smelled that. How nostalgic. Nostalgic, huh? Everyone has something they long for. Maybe I'll make that this time. Doenjang jjigae. Korean stew made with fermented soybean paste. I cook mine with a bold, rustic flavor. Boil. It may lose some of the umami, but the texture becomes thick and hearty. Whip. Then, fry up some Velto eggs. Velto eggs, German fish, mandragora. Ah. Steam steam. Nom. This is. Scoop. Mmm. Soft. This tastes just like what I used to have at home. Though it's been 30 years, so I can't remember it clearly. That was when I moved to Seoul. So you've been here a long time. Time just flew by. When I left home, I thought I'd be back soon. Back then, everyone wanted to move to Seoul. Moving here was how we survived. We survived. I will never forget it. The Great Evacuation Era, 30 years ago. And the last Great Invasion, 10 years ago. The man on the screen speaks. That's right. It was the Great Evacuation Era back then. 30 years ago, monsters appeared. And countless cities and nations across the world fell. Fwum. Boom. Kaya. Countless lives were lost. Back in my hometown, I happened to pick up a sword in a moment of danger, and realized I had awakened as a hunter. Even though it was my first time wielding it, the blade felt like part of me. My physical abilities had also improved significantly too. So I led the hunters and the people from my town to Seoul. At the time, I believed everyone's survival depended on the strong standing together. Inhale. That was the beginning of the Temple Guild. Once hunters gathered, people followed. We could rebuild the city. Fu. The world started moving forward again. That's when the Guardians came to be. We still call it Korea. But really, what's left of Korea now? Is just Central Seoul. Swoosh. Just when people were finally adjusting to this new world, it happened, 10 years ago. The day when monsters we now classify as bostier came raining down. It was the Great Monster Invasion. Swoosh. Clang. Boom. Kurg. A hunter fights a monster. Screech. Is this really how it ends? Swoosh. Squeeze. I don't want to die. Clang. Get up, kid. Drip. Splat. Tremble, tremble. You must be terrified. You must be scared. Fwip. And just want to run. But taking that one step forward while you're terrified is what matters. If you run now, you'll spend your whole life running away. What's your name? Grab. It's Sang-Hoo Kim, sir. You must be the new guardian. Why yes, sir. Be behind you. Fwip. Fwoosh. Watch closely, rookie. Swish. Who? Splat. Clank. This is the path we carve. Step, step. Fwip. This is a good spot, old man. Tiwaran. Step. Not even a single monster should be left behind. Dash. This place must be safe. It's where he'll stay. Fwip. It's where he'll rest. This is all I can do now. I must repay him for the life he saved, and for the cost of his left eye. It. Why? Thud. Why aren't there any monsters? There's nothing I can do for him. Was there anything that you regret? Every day was a regret. We all had to be perfect. To protect someone, to keep them alive. At the very least, to survive another day. We've got no room for mistakes. Our mistakes cost lives. Lives that once carried someone's dreams and hopes. I thought he was mature for his age. Now I see that he got it from him. Trying to become perfect wears you down. He'd already been worn down, but through it all, he still managed to raise a worthy successor. So you're heading back to your hometown? Rattle. Yes. I think I can understand the kind of life he's lived. Fwip. He lived for everyone else. And that's how most of my time in a span was too. I'd like to rummage. It's on the house. Pardon? We always cover the tab for those returning home. What a strange little place. Thanks for the meal. Rattle. Please take care of that reckless kid. He's already a great guardian. Pause. That's right. He's become a great guardian. He's like a son. No, never mind. It's been a good visit, sir. Step, step. The moon's bright tonight. Veterans don't die. They simply disappear. Virum. Creak. Phew. I'm back. Take care of yourself. Drip. Old man. Vkum. Fwoosh. FSS, soft. That human who just left, that strange creature. And the one who gave me that glowing stone. Soft means harmless. Welcome. New soft human. Eat before you go. Story Kim Hema, Art the Bishon, original story Ko Du Yeol Ten. Miro. Miro. Lantero? Miro. Lantero. Are you awake? I'll be right. Crack. King of this world. Are you the one who summoned me to this realm? BZZTFSS. Crack. I don't understand a word you're saying. Clank. Flash. VMM. Whoosh. Swoosh. Boom. Gasp. Chirp chirp chirp. Crash. Huff huff, what are you doing? Your aura's flaring like you're about to kill someone. What am I supposed to do? What? Oh. My bad. Fwip. Is something wrong? No, it. It's been almost 10 years since the war ended, but it still happens sometimes. Maybe it's because I heard about Seoul's great monster invasion yesterday. But why did it have to be about the day I faced the Demon Lord? It doesn't feel like just a coincidence. Still. Papa. There's no way we'll cross paths again here. The man sits at his desk, scribbling furiously. Q. Q. Scribble scribble. Papa Katri. Happy chicken. Q. YGH. Yeah, she's definitely still a baby. Let's see what you've been drawing. A chicken? Grab. Chude's special. This is a chicken. Tilt. Chicky? A fish? But it's got arms, maybe a mermaid? Has she seen a mermaid before? Chi. Chicky. Kyul. Lift. Papa. Squish. Pat. Q. But I just can't scold her. I'll make you chicken today. But you've gotta erase all your doodles. Okay? Con. Rush. Was AP. Dizzy dizzy. Ack. Teach Kyul about cleaning today. Did you cause trouble again? Papa. Papa. You. Why do you seem tighter with Kyul than I am? Just watch the house. I'm off to the market. Eat before you go. Story by Kim Hema. Buzz buzz buzz. That's a lot of chicken. Packed. Yeah, I'm cooking for someone with a big appetite. That someone's a dragon, though. Looks like today's my lucky day. Perfect timing, because everyone's in a festive mood today. A festive mood? You haven't seen it yet? Go check out the plaza over there. Buzz buzz. They're probably still in the middle of test runs. TSS boom. Woo. Aha. A golem, huh? Oh. Hello, sir. Hello. Here to check it out? I'm here for the trial run of the newly developed model, the Ogre. The Ogre? Yeah. That's the name. It's a rideable golem powered by a mana stone. They had those in a span too. They're strong, but they've got very clear limitations. They're strong against massive monsters. But too clunky for small, fast ones. Plus, not just anyone could operate one. When you say rideable, you mean someone's inside it? Yeah, gear work. He's a Tier 1 hunter. That's one of the only 3 Tier 1 hunters. There's a simple reason why not anyone could operate rideable golems. Tap. To ride one, you need to be able to withstand the energy that mana stones emit. But only a rare few are born with the ability to withstand it. Master Class. Cheer. Tier 1 Hunter, Gearwork Hun Kim. It's a solid skill, but it costs too much money. It's hard to get a good return on investment. Up. Still, with proper support, it could apologize mana stone engineering, and make life a whole lot easier. Not much else to see here. Hope it goes well. Bow. Oh. Are you open at the eatery today? Yes. We're open year-round. Huh. Great to hear. I'll drop by soon. Fade fade. Clank. Who is she? Stare. Kiruru. Oh no. I'm so scared. Kielho. You're back? Mwahaha. What's with that spirit? Is that yours? Tada. Kyul's class has been confirmed as an elementalist. Bow. Clap clap. Aha. Yap. You probably guessed from the color of Kyul's scales, but our mother was a blue dragon. Back when the water land of the blue dragons opened relations with the red dragon's Dragon Mountain. Q. That day, the two. Undine, a water spirit, huh? Mama. Kyul, that's not your mom. Mom. Mama. Seriously, that's not your mom. That's gotta be a high-tier spirit, right? Huh. It sure is. I haven't seen a spirit in non-combat form in ages. A high-tier spirit in combat is unreal. The principle behind spirit summoning is simple. They're drawn from a multidimensional spirit realm. High, mid, or low. Undine for water, Salamander for fire, Sylph for wind. I've never seen a spirit king summoned, so summoning a high-tier spirit is likely the limit. The demon realm where demons live, the spirit realm, a span, and the dimension Earth is in. And out of those four, a span and Earth are connected. TSK. My brain's not keeping up. Anyway, have you taught her how to clean yet? Tap. QQ. Ahem. Just watch. Sparkle. Clean. QQ. Maybe I should have mastered one myself. That's one useful class. Alright. Now that she's awakened her ability, let's throw her a little celebration. Crayons. Lift. Today's main dish is fried chicken. Fwhip. Plop plop. About 30 years ago, this country had a full-blown fried chicken craze. If a type of fried chicken could exist, it did. Including spicy and soy sauce fried chicken, there were at least 100 different variations. Sizzle sizzle. And the best of them all. The very foundation of all fried chicken. Plain fried chicken. Growl. Grumble. Menu. Wel. Wool. That smells amazing. This one's best eaten with your hands. Try starting with a drumstick. Crunch. Kyul, you. Kua. Is it that good? Ugh. I can't take it anymore. Me too. Hold up. In our world, there's a way to read someone's true nature. By eating fried chicken together. You can tell exactly what kind of person they are. Huh? Alright, Khan. Which part are you eating first? Loom. You're serious about this. Is it that important? You could say that. Gulp. Chicken neck. I like this piece. But how does this say anything about a person? Forget it. I was kidding. Now, let's dig. Crunch crunch crunch. Ack. I haven't even had a bite yet. Gulp. Phew. She even ate the bones. I knew this would happen, so I made a ton. Normally, this would have been soju. But fried chicken's best with beer. Tap. Ooh. Cheers to another day well spent. Clink. Cheers. Crunch. Mmm. Is shoe good? Pop, whoa. How'd you pick it so perfectly? There's tiny bones everywhere. Ha ha ha. Whiz. Q. Boom boom. Looks like the festival's still going. Whiz. Pop. I thought a war broke out or something. Batum. Rattle. They're called fireworks. It's your first time seeing them, isn't it? Come to think of it, Kyul's never left the eatery. Could she be feeling a little trapped? Heh. Khan, when will she be able to polymorph? Now that she's awakened to her class, it shouldn't be long. She'll be breathing fire too, right? Of course. Can't wait. Once she can polymorph, I want to buy her some nice clothes. And a good pair of shoes, so I can take her out to see the world. I'll do her hair. And get her a necklace or a ring too. VRR. The craft's too heavy. We'll need to rebalance it. Clank clank. The mana stone's efficiency isn't quite there than I imagined. We need metal that absorbs mana better. Phew. Great work today. This is the men's locker room. Come on. I'm just here to see how much you've grown. Have you become a real granny to live up to your nickname? I need a shower. And food. Ugh, that whole demo run. All I've had today is water. Russell. I knew this would happen, so your big sis already picked out a restaurant. You want a smack? It's in Sea Demon. That's in Sangu's area. By the way, did you hear? Captain Cheon retired. Sangu must be taking it hard. I heard. He returned to his hometown. That's too bad. He was a good man. It's time he took a break. I wish I had a hometown to return to. Anyway, I'm guessing the new mana stone is working out. It is. You could say its mana density is unusually high. But it's not exactly pure mana. It's the one they found in that new dungeon, right? Clack. Yeah. We've classified it as Tier 1, but something's off. It's a cave-type dungeon that popped up in Incheon's city center. But there aren't any monsters inside. Just a mine packed with mana stones. The problem is, the skies started glowing this bizarre color. Like something's about to come crashing down. Any second now. Owner. The man exclaims. Original story Ko Du Yeol. Art The Bishon. Adaptation Kim Hema. Sadly, I couldn't return most of the relics I took from the dragons. I take care of them now. A lot were destroyed in the fight against the demon lord. Af. It's Miro Lycus. Flap. And more than anything, the dragons were too scared to even meet me. One of the relics left behind is the mana rod, a mana detector. Just as I thought. There's mana in. I figured something was up when I saw Zenkaku getting dispatched. Turns out, it was a mana stone mine. Used right, this could lead to major progress in no time. But this dungeon doesn't seem like just some lucky find. There's too much mana flowing here. Fwhip. Crack. I knew it. Crack. It's starting. Crack. Crack. FSSH, crack. Clang. Creak. KRR. Screech. D***it. Formation D, hold the line. We've got a swarm of big pigs incoming. Whoosh. Swoosh. Hold the front. Everyone else, get the workers out. Now. They're tier 6 big pigs that evolved into combat types. Bang. Boom. Captain. I'm going in. Stagger. Swoosh. Fwoosh. What the? Ag. Gah. Ack. Boom. The kingpin's here. Here. Fwoosh. The boss is out. The rest of the big pigs will stop coming. Focus on getting the ones who went down out of. BZZT, swoosh. Swoosh. Boom. Bang. Screech. Ack. Boom. Af. Captain. I need to decide. If I want to save the workers and whoever's still standing, I need to fall back. But what about the ones crushed at the front line? Is it right to sacrifice a few to save the many? Old man said that every day was a regret for him. How many times did he stand at a crossroads like this? How many regrets did he carry? You must be scared. And just want to run. But taking that one step forward while you're terrified is what matters. If you run now, you'll spend your whole life running away. Fwhip. I'll show you, old man. Our comrades are waiting for us. I'm taking the front. Formation A. Full breakthrough. Swoosh. Dash. Full breakthrough. Captain's leading the charge. Woo. Tap. Slice slice. Swipe. Slash. Tap. Thu. Whirl. FSSH. There's too many of them. I'm out of mana. But. Swoosh. There's no time to stop. Thump. Boom. Bang. Captain. The kingpin's charging in. Rumble. Crack. My team's right behind me. I'll keep throwing. BZZT and breaking through. I'll clear the way. Blast. Boss. Fwoosh. Loom. My power. Tap. BZZT. It's overflowing. There's no time to sit around. Rescue the injured. Everyone scattered in the blast, get back to your unit. See Captain. There's another kingpin coming through the gate. Rumble. D***it. Back to offensive formation. Get ready to evacuate to the rear. I'll hold the front. Screech. 2 kingpins. I just need to hold the line. The association must have picked up on something by now. Reinforcements will come. But how long can I hold out? Flash. Fizzle fizzle. SWO. What? The monsters are gone. Ugh. Dash. Manhwa. Can you move? Spring. Huh. Why yeah. Pat pat. I don't know what just happened, but other than some bruises, I'm good. We need to fall back for now. Grab. Let's get out of this dungeon while we still can. Yes, sir. What? What just happened? Swish. Please take care of that reckless kid. Sigh. I just had to remember what he said. It's not like anyone in this world could ever figure out who I really am. They'll have a headache trying to find this unidentified force that popped up. Plop. But let's just call that the price for the lives I saved today. Anyway, he was a tier 2, wasn't he? This battle just pushed him into class master territory. Smirk. That makes him the 4th tier 1 hunter in Korea. I guess I'll eat first. Fade fade. Eat before you go. Story by Kim Hema. Tap. Light it up. Fwoosh. The fire's weak. Hold on. Swoosh. Whoa, what? It took me 50 years to master martial artist and sword master, and reach mid-tier regeneration. Just how strong is this guy? Stare. Something wrong? Wrong? Nothing. Ah. Fwoosh. Q. Fire? Q. Swoosh. Kakyul, what are you? Fwhip. Shalala. Splash. Drip. I'll go get more firewood. Kingpin pork belly. Nom, yay. Barbecue. Thanks for the meal. Hold on. What are you doing? You doing? Tap tap. This is how you eat a meat wrap. Mmm. It's so good, Khan. Are you still researching the dungeons? When I'm not helping at the restaurant or watching Kyul, yeah. Why? I ran into a horde of big pigs today, in the Mana Stone Mine dungeon in Incheon. They were combat types. Big pigs evolve depending on the environment they're in. It's not impossible. But these ones grew way too aggressively. Their tusks were nothing like the ones I saw in a span. And when the dimensional rift opened, the energy I felt wasn't from a span. Wait, are you saying? That's right. It's possible that Earth isn't just connected to a span, but to another dimension as well. Swish. Whiz. FSSH. Something far beyond our understanding is happening. Original story Ko Du Yeol Art the Bishon adaptation / storyboard Kim Hema Munpia. The presentation slide reads, National Hunter Association. Incheon City Dungeon Outbreak Report. That's unbelievable. Tap. After that flash of light, all the monsters disappeared. Even the boss tier ones. Gabby said the same thing. Seriously. What could have happened? Anyway, congratulations. You've reached class master. You're about to become Korea's 4th tier 1 hunter. How do you feel? I'm happy. Do I get a raise? You do. It's not like I'll have time to spend it anyway. Want me to give you some time off? Please. You know how busy we are during monsoon season. Huh. Just give my team a bonus. Have you picked your next class? Yes. I'm going with Iron Heart. Iron Heart. You get a second life, and your body's durability jumps. And once you hit class master. Clench. You become tougher than steel. I can't afford another reckless charge like last time. I got lucky. We could have been wiped out. If I can tank and deal with Iron Heart, I'll at least be able to buy us some time. Sip. Good choice. Still, take a break for now. Gabby's still looking into the mine incident. You're dismissed. I was just about to leave, Gramps. Spring. How rude. Ding. VMM. I didn't sense any malice in that light. If anything, it felt warm, like it was pulling me in. Same as those Veltos. Was it just some kind of strange force? Or is someone actually helping us? What ties the Velto incident and the mana mine together? Is that same overwhelming, unprecedented power? All we can do now is hope that power never turns against us. Eat before you go. Story Kim Hema. Art the Bishon. Original story Ko Du Yeol. Crackle crackle. Gurgle gurgle gurgle. Crackle crackle. Kiolho. Oh my god. Yeah. Crackle. Was the demon lord strong? Yes, he was. Unreal, even. Crackle crackle. Though of course, I was stronger. Do you despise him? Fume. Despise? There was a time I did. After I got summoned to that world, the people who helped me survive were hurt and killed because of his army. I had power, so I decided to stop them. For years, the war dragged on. Blood washed away blood. When it finally ended, there wasn't a single friend or comrade left beside me. I despised the demon lord. King of this world. Are you the one who summoned me to this realm? I despised him. Back then. Crackle crackle. The demon lord said he'd been summoned. Crackle. You heard it right. He said someone summoned him to a span, just like someone summoned me. Is that even possible? Someone powerful enough to summon a demon lord? Then. How did you make it back? Step. For 10 years, I searched the world. Whoosh. Step step. Time passed, and I gave up. That's when a huge rift opened in front of me. Beyond it, I saw modern buildings. Crackle crackle. That's how I returned. Believe it or not, it's the truth. I believe you. I believe you, Kiolho. Crackle crackle. You went through a lot. Crackle. Smirk. Yeah. That's right. Cheers. I still despise the demon lord. But I pity him too. Falling into a strange world. It was a brutal kind of loneliness. Miro. Miro like us. I often get nightmares. Usually, they're about the war. People I cared about died, and it crushed me. It felt like a massive nail in my chest. That nail was huge, and it hurt. So I leaned on other things. Like alcohol. When I was drunk, I could at least sleep. If I hadn't been strong, I would have snapped long ago. No. Maybe I already did. Jolt. Gasp sigh. Another nightmare. Snore snore. Huh. Zzz. Cozy. Snore snore. When did she roll over here? Fwip. He's sleeping in the weirdest pose again. Chuckle. Just another ordinary morning. Step step. Rustle rustle. Young man. Young man? Me? Step step. How do I get to the Ararang train? Sorry? There's a train called Ararang? You don't know? Goodness. Nobody knows anything these days. Goodness. Oh dear. Step step. I've never seen her around here before. But what's the Ararang train? Rattle. I'll ask her again next time. Glance. Anyway, I should get the place open. Scrub. Scrub. Wipe wipe wipe. Rattle. Good morning, sir. Hello. Nice day, huh? What's on the menu today? I'm still setting up, but I can whip up some fried rice. Perfect. Drip drip. Huh. I guess rainy season's really kicking off now. And I've got a million things to do today. This is bad. Pretending not to hear him. Snap. It must be about what I did in the mine. Your fried rice is ready. Wow. Oh, by the way. Tap, that Ararang grandma's been wandering around here lately. The Ararang grandma? Looks like you haven't heard. She collects recyclables around here. Well. She's not always all there, but sometimes she is. Have you seen her? I think I saw her out front earlier. She had a scarf on, even in this heat. She asked where the Ararang train was. Does that mean something? Nom. Beats me. No one really knows. They say things are easier now, but things weren't always this good. A lot of people from that generation lost their loved ones. Some never made it back from that pain. So maybe just let her be. Anyway, I'll get going now. Rattle. Take care. The world's still in transition. Drip drip. Time moves on, but the truth of what we lived through doesn't change. This world still carries the scars of the past. So I figured my customers, and that old lady. They must all be carrying their pain with them. Swoosh. That's all I thought it was. Original story Ko Du Yeol. Art The Bishon. Adaptation Kim Hema. Brush brush brush. Gurgle. That's right. Gurgle. Tui. That's it, Kyul. You're doing great. Tremble. NNNGH. Swish. Kua. Pop, that's a fail. Nope. Is there some kind of trick to polymorphing? Sure. Once it clicks, it sticks. Getting the first one right is the hardest. Maybe I should try dressing her up. Rummage. Rummage. It's way too big on her. Once she polymorphs, she'll probably look around 5. Q. Huh. Fu sh. Q. Tremble. Pop, Kua. Oh. Pitter. Papa, pa. Pitter. Slip. Q. Grab. Papa. Grin. Lift. She did it. She's not ready to go outside just yet, but she pulled off polymorphing already. As expected of my little sister. Kururu. Yeah, you're right. It's about time to eat. You go find something for her to wear. Fwip. Got it. Eat before you go. Story Kim Hema. Art The Bishon. Original story Ko Du Yeol. Pour. Clatter. Step step. It just won't stop raining. I've got some kingpin sirloin left. Maybe I'll make sweet and sour pork. Step step. Pour. Good day. Hello. It's pouring. Do you mind if I take shelter for a bit? Of course not. Why don't you come in and have some tea? No, thank you. I need to hurry when it rains. Swa. That's odd. Didn't she used to have an accent? Pop. Here, take this at least. Fwip. Oh dear, thank you. I'll make sure to return it. Do you happen to serve black bean noodles? Black bean noodles? I'm not sure I've got the ingredients right now. Rattle. I'll go check. Creak creak creak. Swa. What a strange encounter. Rumble. Heavy rain is expected to continue. Please beware of aquatic monsters during monsoon season. A common one is the Kelpie. Kelpies are usually tier 10 monsters, but in the rain, they can be boosted up to tier 7. Sir. Sob. Sniffle. What should I do to impress a girl? Sorry. Hun Kim's been a regular since he came with Gabby. I'd only dated once before I got summoned to the other world. Hick. This is top secret, but a couple years back, a hidden boss popped up in a new dungeon. She saved my life that day. And I'm into strong women. Strong women are attractive. How should I put it? They're incredible. They're beautiful. I get it. You too, sir. I get him. It was the same for me. The strongest, the gentlest, and the most beautiful. Miro. Miro like us. Throb. Anyway, I've been crushing on her ever since, but she's such a cold person. So charming. Are you talking about the one you were with? Hun. Ga. Huh. Her. She's more like a mom to me. I like girls who give me a hard time. But she said she despises guys like me. And that if I try anything again, she'll actually kill me. I'll kill you. Yikes. She says every time she sees me, she wants to rip me to pieces. Bang. So I asked what kind of guy she likes, and she said Sangu. Like, seriously? Those two were always at each other's throats. Understandable. Sangu's got his charm. Ah. This is top secret. All right? Huh. Of course. One more beer, please. BZZT. Additionally, due to continued rainfall, restoration work at the resting grave in northern Siademan is still ongoing. Please refrain from visiting. BZZT. What's the resting grave? Ah, well. It's where they buried the victims from the past. Back then, too many people were dying, and recovering their bodies wasn't easy. So they cremated them and carved their names into a communal grave. I see. Knock knock. Welcome. Rattle. Tier 2 Hunter, Blade Queen, Yuna Lee. Hello, I'm looking for. I knew it. Grab. Kurg. Drinking again, you little punk. Clench. Yuna. What brings you, HRRK? Cut the crap and come with me. Why are you drinking alone this late? You're such a pain in the... Gosh, that's hot. Whack. Thank you for the meal, sir. Drag. Thank you. Rattle. Step. You're getting soaked. Come stand closer, Yuna. Step. Swoosh. Shut your mouth, will you? Sorry. So that's the Blade Queen. I should clean up. Anyway, what brought you here, Yuna? Don't tell me. Shut it. It was an order. A Kelpie showed up downtown. So? Kelpies always show up this time of year. Not this many. Plus, we've had a spike in civilian reports. Apparently, they're acting unusually aggressive. What? Something about this gives me a bad feeling. Swa. Eatery. Grunt. Kururu. Kururu. You little sneak. Here to steal ingredients again? Lift. Papa. Pft. You still can't hide your tail and wings, huh? Tell? Tella? Tal? Kyul will be returning to Aspan someday. Papa? Tella. Tail. That's right. Kyul Kyul Kyul. But until then, I'm gonna feed her well, and make sure she's happy. Rattle. Hello? You stay quiet here, okay? Duck. Q. We don't usually get customers this early. I let my guard down. Hello. So you're open. Thank goodness. One bowl of black bean noodles, please. How long will it take? It's gonna take a while. Please come in. Geez, I don't have much time. Her accent's back. She seems different from last time. Could it be? Detect I. She's 100% unawakened. Remarks, dementia. Dementia. A lot of people from that generation lost their loved ones. Some never made it back from that pain. Not even healing magic from the other world can mend mental scars. If it could, I'd have stopped having nightmares long ago. TSK. There's nothing I can do except offer her a good meal. Now, where'd I put those ingredients? Oh my. Blink. Stare. Stare. What? Flap flap, is this little thing? Drip. Original story Ko Du Yeol. Art The Bishon. Adaptation Kim Hema. Flap flap. What? Is this little thing? That kid is. What's a puppy doing here? Puppy? Oh, how cute. You look just like my old Bekgu. What's your name? Kyul. Clap clap clap. Wow, it even talks. Ch Kyulho. Dash. You're back? Gasp. Why's Kyul with a human? Is that okay? It's fine. Keep watch in case any other customers come in. Goo girl. Q. Alright, Time to make some black bean noodles. Fwip. Back in the day, you could find this dish anywhere. Sparkle. Yunghua Myonga stir-fry chunjang. But it's gotten harder to find, since the ingredients are such a pain to get. For example, there's chunjang, a kind of doenjang made in the Chinese or Japanese way. 100% Korean gochujang. Stir-fry chunjang. Clean and light traditional doenjang. Pastes like these are harder to make from scratch than you'd think. And then we have the noodles. There's a noodle shop, but since she said she's short on time, I'll just use fried instant noodles. When stir-frying the chunjang. Swish swish. Once it has that earthy, watered-down charcoal flavor and a glossy sheen, it's ready. Then, while the noodles boil, add the chunjang and a little starch to stir-fried meat and onions, and let it simmer. Big Pig black bean noodles. There. Peekaboo. Your black bean noodles are ready, ma'am. Oh dear, where's my head at? I need it to go. My grandson's waiting. I'd better hurry. Black bean? Ah, I see. Just a moment, please. Rustle rustle. Fwip. Here you go. Slide. I've covered the bowl with cling film, but please be careful not to break it. You can return the bowl next time you're here. Thank you so much. Here's the money for the food. Fwip. Wow. 1,001 bills? I haven't seen these in ages. Rattle. Have a good day. Bye-bye. After that, the Ararang grandma would stop by every so often, to get black bean noodles to go. Creak creak. The person she was bringing it to changed every time. One day, it was her husband. Another day, it was her grandson. The bowls never came back. But I knew. It wasn't on purpose. See a demon kitchenware wholesale. Jingle. So I just quietly ordered more bowls. Thank you. Resting grave. Step step. Glance. Sigh. Of course, my parents' graves wouldn't be here. Ma'am, you can't keep doing this. What? I need to give this to my grandson and my husband. Bicker bicker. Please, this is a cemetery. You can't bring food. Look at all the bugs it's attracting. BZZ Jingyu Wang. Yunho Kim. BZZ. And you can't be sleeping here either. You'll catch a cold. Seriously. If you don't clean this up today, I'm throwing it all out myself. Fwip. I mean it. Glance. Does she live here? A faded photo. Geez. Shuffle shuffle. Fwip. Wipe wipe. People. Don't just smile when they're happy. When they're truly hurting, they don't cry. Instead, they smile. Grin. That's why back then, I used to smile a lot too. Step. And just like that, it became a habit. Splash. Kua. Kaya. Jump jump. We need to get her some new clothes soon, but the market's closed with all the rain. I know. Well, at least she's got something to wear. It should be fine, right? Rattle. Kyul. Rainwater's not for drinking. Dash. Uck. The way she loves the rain is typical of a blue dragon. BZZT. Please beware of kelpies appearing due to the downpour. BZZT. If you encounter a kelpie, evacuate to a dry place, BZZT. And report immediately to the Temple Guild or the Hunter Association. BZZT. Once again. A kelpie advisory is in effect. Con, keep an eye on the house. Huh. Wriggle wriggle. Lash. Clank. I have. Tap. Swoosh. A bad feeling. Whoosh. Splash. A very bad feeling. Huh. Where am I? Fwip fwip. Did I finally find the station? Ararang train. Clunk clunk clunk. Choo choo. Car rail. Clunk clunk clunk. Screech. Corral. TSS, huh? Fwip. Let's go. Chuckle. Seriously. You dress sharp, but you still reek of cow manure. Grandma. Yunho, my sweet boy. My Yunho. Why's your face dash? Why? Dazed. Why can't I remember? At some point, my memory started to fade. Like a faded photograph, the world turned blurry. That's why. Let's go. Drip drip. As always. I can't remember. Just like a black and white photo. Drip. Swa. Nay. Zzzzz. Sniff. Zzzzz. Whoosh. Bang. TSK, just as I thought. It must have spotted her while eating up the spoiled noodles. Jingyu Wang Yunho Kim. Good thing I got here in time. Hurry. The Ararang grandma's here. FSSH, swoosh. Dash. Over here, quick. Dash. Huh. I could have sworn I saw a kelpie forming. Glance. Judging from this low-tier mana stone and the mess, there definitely was a kelpie here. If a kelpie formed from a puddle this large, it would have been quite a strong one. Clench. Is it that unknown power again? Either way, thank goodness. Let's move her somewhere safe. There could still be kelpies nearby. Right. Step. Yunho. Dear. Let's go. Let's go. Original story Ko Du Yeol. Art The Bishon. Adaptation Kim Hema. BZZ, rattle. Welcome. Hello. The bowls I borrowed broke, so I brought new ones. I'm sorry for all the trouble I caused. Russell. Don't worry about it. Please, have a seat. That's a new outfit. Are you heading somewhere? Stare. That's right. Before you go, why don't you stay for a meal first? Eat before you go. Story Kim Hema. Art The Bishon. Original story Ko Du Yeol. Clatter clatter. Spa bash. Would black bean noodles be all right? Yes, that's fine. I've got enough ingredients. I'll use fried instant noodles like last time. Fwip. Are you in a hurry? No, I'm not. Then it'll just be a few more minutes. Today, I'm making hand-pulled noodles. Plop. Splat. Proper hand-pulled noodles need a long resting time, thunk. Need. But I can't do that today. They'll turn out much thicker in cut. They're done. Slice. But at least the texture will be better than fried instant noodles. Here are your black bean noodles. Slide. Steam. You see, back in the day, we used to farm. Our lives were busy. It was hard, but fulfilling. My husband was blunt, but he was a good man. He spoke in a Seoul accent. So I ended up picking it up too. Before I knew it, it felt more natural than my own. Once a week, we would take our grandchild into town. And have black bean noodles. I see. Just watching him eat made us happy. So we'd just sit there, smiling. But now, I can't remember my husband's face or my grandchild's. Teary. Clench. It's all a blur. I don't want to forget, but I keep forgetting. And that scares me. Papa. Tap tap. Tap. Grandma. Hug. May I give this child some noodles, too? I'll make her another one. Here are your black bean noodles. Kiruru. Tap. How precious. Chirp. Grandma, eat. Chirp. All right. Fwip. Pause. Grandma, don't wanna eat? Beam. Papa's food, yummy. You're right. These black bean noodles are really good. Rattle. Can I have the bill, please? Are you leaving? Yes. Glance. My train's about to leave. I see. The bill, it's on the house. What do you mean? We always treat customers who are heading off on a journey. I see. Thank you so much. Take care. Rattle. People walk many paths down that road. It's a father's path, working tirelessly for his daughter. A weary veteran's path, choosing retirement. And a man's path, in love and devoted. But today, it's her path, setting out on a journey. Grandma. Bye-bye. Goodbye. Honk. Clank tap tap. Car rail. Safety first. Clank. Honk clank. Tap tap tap. Wait. Why? Why am I chasing this train so desperately? Screech. Tap tap. Drop. Just wait a little. Huff huff. Mom. Mother. Mom. That's my eldest daughter, my second son. And my youngest baby. Grandma. My grandchild. I remember now. It's coming back, clearer and clearer. Hiss. Dear. It must have been tough. For you. Reach. Come, now. Be with us. Of course. Dash. Ma'am. Ma'am, wake up. Wang. You've been asking about the Arirang train for so long. Seems like you were finally able to catch it. Huh? Did someone stop by? You can't stop someone who's decided to leave. Loom. If I wanted to keep someone alive, I could do it easily. But sometimes living. Whoosh. Can be cruel. Just like now. Meanwhile. In the Zenkak office in Seoul. Scritch. Scritch. Something's definitely going on. Someone's stirring up something unusual in Seoul. Scritch scratch. And their powers are beyond anyone's imagination. They're eerily quiet, secretive. And has no malicious intent. Pause. Hold on. There's one person who could pull it all off. Fwip. No way. Could it be that Jaeger's returned, after going missing in the Great Monster Invasion 10 years ago? No. I clearly saw him throw himself into a dimensional rift. Along with a boss-tier monster about to self-destruct, saving countless of lives. Publicly, it said that Jaeger, one of only 3 Tier 1 hunters in Korea, is alive. But the association already knows. There's no chance of him coming back. Unless the association has a 0-number hunter in their hands? Swoosh. Ugh, whatever. Ever since the Mana Stone Mine, high-tier monsters have been spilling out of dungeons. Almost like they're foreshadowing another great invasion. Sigh. Why's there so much to deal with? Let me just handle the most urgent thing first. And lately, the biggest problem would be this kid. Shin Ryu. Original story Ko Du Yeol. Art The Bishon. Adaptation Kim Hema. National Hunter Association. Here are this quarter's graduates, sir. Let's see. Fwip. So these are the so-called 3 rookies. Cypher School produced an exceptional class of graduates this first quarter. 3 in particular stood out, known as the 3 rookies. Tier 3 healer, Mijin Kim. 17 years old, with strong potential to advance to Tier 2. She's requested See a Demon as her posting. Her father's on Sangu's team, huh? So she's the daughter of the food god. But Zenkak already has a healer. That's unfortunate. It'd be better to assign her to gentlemen. In Seocho. Yes, understood. Next is a 20-year-old dealer. Tier 3 fire mage, Jumayong Lee. He requested to be stationed in Hongdae. Perfect timing. Blade Queen has an opening in her dealer line. Send him there. The real problem is the last rookie. Tier 2 close combat hunter, Shin Ryu. He possesses the ability lycanthropy. And with his immense growth potential, he has been given the codename Werewolf. There are two things to note about him. Firstly, he's the younger brother of Jaeger, the Tier 1 hunter who vanished 10 years ago. And second, his requested station is. This brat's causing trouble again, isn't he? Sigh. Yes, sir. He's been picking fights with guild captains across districts. He says he'll join the squad of anyone who manages to beat him. Unbelievable. So? He took down the captains of Sinchon, Hongdae, Siocho, and Gangbuk, then marched straight into Siademon. That little bastard. Who the hell does that these days? Oh, you mean like this? Yes, that's the same one. BYZZ BYZZ BYZZ. Today's plan was to make stir-fried pork. But I'm out of kingpin meat, so I'll have to use something else. What monster meat would work best? Ataho? Velto? Both are solid choices. But what's with all this big pig meat? Could they be spawning in numbers? If those things I saw in the mana stone mine are popping up everywhere, I'll need to look into it. Bow. Come again. Glance. Welcome. Hello, would this fit a 5-year-old child? Of course. Is it for a girl or a boy? Buzz. It's for a little girl. Buzz buzz buzz. Come out, Captain of Temple. Dine dine. Hayok Kong. Get out here and fight me. Temple. Mercenaries. Buzz. BYZZ. Hayok Kong. That's the new captain who took over Temple Guild after Taeyong Cheon retired. Then who's that blonde kid? Fwip. Wham. I'm Shin Ryu, Tier 2 hunter. I turned down the association's offer, and I've chosen to join a guild instead. Fwip. Dine dine. Seriously? What a grand entrance. Kids these days. Fight me. If you win, I'll join your squad. Rattle. Hey, brat. Our captain says get lost. Rattle tap. Ha ha ha. So the Great Temple Guild is afraid of me? I knew some coward took over after Taeyong Cheon retired. No surprise there. Bang. Who the hell's making this racket in broad daylight? Temple Guild's captain, Hayok Kong. Oh. He's built like iron. Clearly a worthy successor to Taeyong. Fwip. I was wondering. Who dared to shout about our old captain? Turns out it's just a kid. So you're Hayok Kong. Fight me. Turn. I don't waste my time on meaningless scraps, kid. Go back home. Ha. The tiger retires, and a fox takes the throne. Flinch. Are you running, slash? Swoosh. I'll cut that loud mouth right off your face. That's more like it. Fwoosh. Swoosh. Roar. Whoosh. Bang. Sigh. Never a quiet day in this city. Spear mage. Fwoosh. Temple. Scratch. Knock it off, you too. It's the spear mage. Whoa. Guess that's the kind of passion that comes with young age. Like sprouts breaking through after the rain. The next generation is already on the move. Eat before you go. Story Kim Hema. Art the Bichon. Original story Ko Du Yeol. Done done. Hello. Welcome. Did they get into a fight? Yes. No weapons, no powers. In the end, real men settle it with their fists. I see. And who won? Bow. Sometimes, experience outweighs strength. Sit down. TSK TSK. We'll have soju and something to eat, please. Today's dish is stir-fried pork. Is that alright? That'd be perfect. The secret to stir-fried pork is simple. Tap. First, drop thick slices of pork belly into a hot, oiled pan. Sometimes, people cut corners and pile in more vegetables than meat. Swish. That's the kind I hate most. Stir-fried pork should always be loaded with pork. Since there are 3 warriors at the table, I'll make 5 servings. For the sauce, mix pepper flakes, gochujang, soy sauce, and sugar. Then, add minced garlic and just a touch of sesame oil. Stir-fried big pig, big pig. Whoa. Fwip. Ahem. Sigh. Settle your fight among yourselves. Fwip. I'll take care of the bill. Sir. I'll be going now. Alright, take care. I made 5 full servings. And he just leaves. Rattle. Silence. Fine. I lost. I'll join your guild. I don't need you. Get lost. What? You don't need me? Everyone else does. I'm a tier 2 hunter. Culp. Don't fool yourself into thinking your little sky is the whole world. What does that mean? Tap. It means you need to learn you're not as special as you think, kid. Rattle. Step step. Wow. That was Bada asterisk asterisk. Dash. Wait. I mean. Please, wait for me. Pft. It looks like. Please, let me in. I'll do my best. Get lost, kid, this generation of the Temple Guild will be strong. But the stronger they become, the stronger their enemies will grow too. Rustle. The frequency of dungeon outbreaks has definitely increased. Daily News, Southern Region reports dungeon outbreak. I'll need to keep a closer eye on this. I made 5 servings, and not a single person touched it. Oh, well. Q. Stretch. ZZZZZ. You have to wash up before bed and after waking up. Q. Come. Swoosh. Plop. Splash. Swish. Splash. Clean all clean. Clap. Clap clap. Swoosh. Kyul, good girl. Rustle. Ugh. Papa, good boy. Tap tap. ZZZ, hee hee. Tap 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 tap. Nom. Food. VMM. VMM step. VMM VMM VMM. What this? Swoosh. Slip. VMM VMM. Plop. VMM, original story Ko Du Yeol. Art The Bishon. Adaptation Kim Hema. Tap tap tap. Fwoosh. Pitapat. Playtime. Thud thud. Tap. Thud thud. Q. Thud thud. Boom. Moo. Flick. Prf moo. Dash. Fwip. Swoosh. Splash. Swara. Swoosh. Splash. Moo. Swa. Gurgle gur. Q. En no way. Kaya. Kyul. Good girl. Drop. Drop. Thunk. To handle a high-tier spirit like that. Sleep tight. Pat pat. Clean. She's at least a class master. Fwip. She's a threat. Eliminate immediately. Stomp. Moo. Stomp. Bang. Stomp stomp. Bang. Boom. Crack. Moo. Thwack. Tap. Thud. Papa. So this is where you were hiding, you little troublemaker. Raising kids really is no easy job. It's been a while. Spring. Who? Moo? Emirolycus? Crack. Your memory's sharper than a dragon I know. You were one of the ones that came to a span with the Demon Lord's army, weren't you? And no. You've got the wrong guy. Grab. Crack. Rumble. Moo. Yes. That's right. When he escaped through the rift, you fled with him, and went back to the demon realm, didn't you? Moo. That's right. TSK, ha. This is bad. I came back to this labyrinth 10 years ago and haven't left since. I swear it's true. So you don't know anything about the demon realm? Not even what the demon lord's been up to? I don't. All I know is he went into slumber to regain his power, when he returned to the realm 10 years ago. Detective says it's true. Gasp. Don't tell me you're here to invade the demon realm. No. Looks like this whole labyrinth got tossed into another dimension. This isn't the demon realm. This place is called Earth. Back then, the demon lord didn't die. No, he can't die. To fight his immortality, I mastered 6 classes. Then, together with an elder dragon, the Ice Emperor Aramir Lantero, we forced him into near-permanent death. But whether by chance or fate, a rift opened nearby, and he slipped away. Minotauros. He's not as strong as the 4 demon kings, but still a powerful boss. If he managed to cross over, worse could've. Papa, growl. Tap tap. Growl. Are you hungry? Alright, let's head out. Phew. Kururu. Fwip. Gasp. Oh, right. Step. There's something I need you to do. Loom. Moo. Chirp. Eatery. Chirp. Slice. Boil boil. Fwip. Sniff. Smells like meat. What's for today, Keelho? Keelho. Boil boil. Keelho. It's boiling over. Huh. Ah. Perfect timing. Sit, breakfast is ready. Boil. Kyul already ate and went back to sleep. Wow. That looks delicious. What meat's in this? Rattle. Oxtail. Something I saw reminded me of it, so I picked it up. Huh. What's that veggie? Crunch. Chomp. Crunch. Chili. Nothing beats this for stress. Is it some kind of herb? Crunch. Bleck. That's too hot. Fwoosh. Nom. Fwoosh. Jingle. Gulp gulp. Hello. Ah, good morning. I just opened a flower shop nearby and came to say hello. And I brought a fresh bouquet. Thank you. Sniff sniff. This smell. Sir, do you serve meat? Yes, I made oxtail soup today. Wow. Could I have a bowl too? Chuckle. Of course. Just a moment. Lala lala Ugh. Let me finish my soup first. Pout. There are veggies on the table. Spring huh? Roll roll. Tap tap. Boink. Wriggle wriggle. Plunk plunk. Oh no. Detect I. Whimper. A plant regeneration hunter? What do I do? FSS, nature, good. Class, plant regeneration. Class progression, middle. Ability acquisition, middle. It's an ability that can make nearby plants grow at an explosive rate, or even come alive. Back in a span, a plant regeneration master once used just 10 roses. And turned them into a sprawling rosevine field. That wall stopped the demon army's advance. That's how powerful this class can be. Still. You must be a hunter. Still, you can't do that. Hee hee. I'm sorry. I just feel bad seeing people eat vegetables. I've seen the opposite often, but never someone like you. Grab. Jingle. Hello. One salad, please. Gasp. Welcome. Wait a sec. Aren't you Flower Girl from Gentleman's Team? Flower Girl. And no. That's not me. What do you mean? Huh. Yep, that's you. But Gentleman's based in Siocho. What are you doing here? Ugh. I got fired. I recently messed up big time in this new dungeon. Wah. Messed up? That place was crawling with plant-type monsters. Munch. Come back. Munch. I'm sorry. I just couldn't bring myself to kill them, so I ran. And our tanker got injured. It wasn't anything critical, but still. Own up and learn from it. That's what being in a Guardians team is about. Tap. She's wise. So you ran away and opened a flower shop at the end of the alley? Did you at least apologize? That's actually my family's home. I grew up around here. Pfft, running away won't solve anything, flower shop lady. You're right, ma'am. Flush. I should at least apologize. Spring. I'd like to pay, sir. Ma'am. Then. If you've got farming seeds, could you settle the bill with those next time? She called me. Ma'am. Would that be okay? Then I'll bring the best ones I've got. Fwoosh. Jingle. Here you are. Sea Captain gentlemen. Fancy seeing you here, ma'am. It's been a while. So that's gentlemen. I see. So, that's where she got it. Stop calling me that. We've got no time to waste. It's a new dungeon. What? Aye. If it's retirement you want, file it officially. I'll approve it. Fidget. And no. I'm useless, a burden, and everyone makes mistakes. Me, ma'am, all of us. As long as you admit it and grow, that's enough. Hey. I told you not to call me that. It's Gabby. Let's go, flower girl. Lift. There's no time to waste. He's carrying her like a bag. Sea Captain. Please, not that nickname. Oh. Are you the owner here, sir? Sniffle. Yes. Sangu's mentioned you a lot. He says you've got a wonderful place here. I'll come back for a meal next time. Thank you. Good to know the spear mage thinks well of this place. Ma'am Gabby will cover the bill. Let's go, flower girl. Why yes, Captain. Shake shake. Jingle. Ugh, I'm drained. And why's your nephew hiding in the corner? And no, it's nothing. Shuffle shuffle. Huh. Fwhip. I should get going too. I'll leave the cash here. Please come again. Jingle. What's wrong? So cool. Running away won't solve anything. Anything. I think I'm in love. Since when? Chirp chirp. Since now. Shocking news. Original story Ko Du Yeol. Art The Bichon. Adaptation/storyboard Kim Hema. Fwoosh. Whoosh. It feels so much better without those walls closing in. Now that it's wide open, I can finally see it. You. Welcome, boss. Who are you calling boss? So this is how the labyrinth sustains itself. Weathering system. It's a magic artifact powered by at least 2 tier 0 mana stones. If something this advanced exists in a dungeon. Does that mean there are mana stone engineers even in the demon realm? I thought about hauling it out, but these artifacts are bound to their location. Move them, and the magic bleeds away. Bow bow. Still, leaving it idle would be a waste, especially with this much labor around. You've already got farmland here. Were you always herbivores? You don't eat people? That's right, boss. Back in the day, we used humans as fertilizer, but not anymore. Perfect. So what do you usually grow here? Scratch. We grow grass. Flick. Moo? Grass comes in all kinds, doesn't it? Crush. Appleseed and pine col, boss. Appleseed. Those were walnut-sized fruits, crisp and sweet, better than apples. Pine cols were fist-sized pineapples with soft skin you could eat whole. Not bad. Plant these too. Thud. Seeds from Flower Girl. Moo. What are these? Lettuce, cabbage, carrots, chicory, and more. Moo. As for how to grow them. What's that? It's our storeroom. We've been stockpiling everything there. Why, you're not planning to steal from us, are you? Would you rather I take something else? Rattle. Moo. Seeds of all sorts. And weapons. Rustle. These look like spoils, from when they invaded a span. Flash. Detect I. FSS, Tear of the Sea. Swoosh. I never thought I'd find this here. This belongs to the merfolk, rulers of Aspan's northern seas. This jewel was said to pour out whatever its owner desired. It first belonged to a poor farmer and poured out endless rice. Fwoosh. Then a greedy merchant stole it. Fled across the sea. And asked for salt, which was worth a fortune back then. The jewel poured out salt, on and on. Until it drowned his ship beneath its own weight. Fwoosh. And so, the old legend goes, the North Sea turned salty. Myth or not, this stone really does produce extraordinary salt. It'll come in handy at the eatery. Rustle rustle. Why, you're leaving now, right? Yeah. You and Hellcow should eat more and build your strength. We're expanding the fields. FSS, VMM, why yes, sir. VMM, is he gone yet? Phew. My horn grew back fast enough, but the fear carved into me by war won't fade. That man once drove the demon lord to the brink. No one in this world could ever stand against him. The damage he dealt was so great, it'll take the demon lord a century of slumber just to recover. Besides, that kid looked no older than 5 in human years. But with those horns, that tail, and power. She's a dragon, without doubt. Is Miro Lycus? No, Keelho Kong. Now commanding dragons too? Does that mean he's conquered the world? And breeding dragons en masse to invade the demon realm? It's barely been 10 years since the demon lord, our only hope, fell asleep. In that case, the only way to survive is to stay on his good side. Nod. It's for the best. Moo. First, we bulk up. Moo. Eat before you go. Story Kim Hema. Art the Bichon. Original story Ko Du Yeol. Tap. VM, whoosh. Shadow Cat, you've arrived. This is the biggest gate we've seen yet. We expect the dungeon inside to be just as massive. We'll move in at once. Call in Zenkak for backup. The size of a gate usually matches its dungeon. Fwoosh. And the bigger the dungeon, the stronger the monsters. At least, that's the theory. What the? Ripple ripple. There's nothing here. Ripple. The sky's trembling like it's about to spit something out, but nothing's happening. Just like a predator savoring its prey before the swallow. Abort mission. This dungeon's reclassified as Tier 0. Tap. I heard you labeled it Tier 0. What was in there? Nothing. Dang it. So it's massive and unstable? We've got an observation team inside, correct? Yes, sir. They report no abnormalities, but the sky's distortion is getting worse. They estimate a rift within hours, days at most. Whisper whisper. The president just issued a Level 3 alert. Gearworks on his way too. Level 3? Let's hope it doesn't climb higher. Thunk. Hey, Sangu. Aunt Gabby. Seriously, what's up with Sea Demon recently? Every big event lands here. Sigh. Tell me about it. Chuckle. Rest up, kid. You haven't slept, have you? Catch a nap while you can. I don't think we'll be sleeping much soon. VMM. Eatery. Ahem. Sparkle. Keelho, do I look strange? Stylish, sure. But what's this all about? Well, she's coming today, right? Who? Shadow Cat? She's been here every day, so probably. Right? Jingle. Hello, 1 salad please. Gasp. Welcome. I'll get it ready. Huh. Step. Step. Do done. Please marry me. Me? Ah. Why yes. Haha sorry, I'm not into younger guys. They're nothing but trouble. How old are you? That's a secret. What about you? Grab. I may look young, but please excuse us. My nephews. Got issues. Drag. Ha ha ha. Don't worry, he's adorable. What? Was that weird, Keelho? Whisper. Whisper. It was weird from a mile away. Slump. I'd better make up for this mess. Tear of the sea. I didn't think I'd use it so soon, but it restores stamina, so it should help anyway. Sprinkle salt on the watermelon slices using the tear of the sea. Sprinkle salt on watermelon is a classic trick to boost its sweetness. Here you go. Salad and watermelon. Salt, tear of the sea, dot. Crunch. Mmm. This watermelon's incredible. It feels like my fatigue's melting away. I'm glad to hear that. I haven't felt like eating much these days, but your food keeps me going. You should be careful. They're issuing a level 3 alert soon. An alert? Yes. Level 3 may be the lowest alert. But it still means a Tier 1 boss has appeared. Level 2 is for 2 or more Tier 1 bosses. And Level 1 hasn't been issued since the Great Invasion, 10 years ago. A Tier 0 dungeon just opened in Sea Demon. Normally, the guilds in charge would handle a Level 3 on their own. But this dungeon's too unpredictable, so even Guardians and Tier 1 hunters are on standby. BZZ. They're calling me in. Ugh. Why's this city always so busy? Oh, right. What a cute nephew you've got. Whisper. Please tell him to find himself a nice lady. Thanks for the meal, chef. Stay safe. Jingle. Thank you. Take care. That was a no, wasn't it? You could say that. Do you also think it's strange for a dragon to fall for an elf? Miro. Your time runs differently from ours. It's fleeting, and that's what makes it so precious. Don't sacrifice your life for others anymore. Live the rest of it for yourself. That's what Aramir Lantero, the dragon of glaciers and ice emperor, told me before she spent her power defeating the demon lord. And fell into slumber. She told me to live my own life. What's race in the face of love? I used to be the same. Step right. You too. What? What do you mean, Keelho? Don't tell me you've fallen in love too. Chuckle. Forget it. Let's drop by the house and take Kyul out for a walk. Swish. Ugh. Why does it suddenly reek of blood? This stench. It's the same stench from 10 years ago, when I fought the demon lord. Is this the realm of humans? Come, my children. Devour them all. Original story Ko Du Yeol. Art The Bichon. Adaptation/storyboard Kim Hema. Devour them all. Gurgle gurgle gurgle. Formation D, hold the line. Fwhip. Defensive formation. Whoosh. Drip drip drip. Swoosh. Splash. A vampire? Crack crash crack. Captain. The barrier's breaking apart. Fwoosh. Slash. Clang. Figures. As expected of a Tier 0 dungeon. Splash. Hayok. Glad you're here. VMM pathetic creatures. Whoosh. Swoosh. Swish. Temple Guild is here. Ready for battle. Rumble. Swoosh. Whoosh. The mist is blocking vision. Stay sharp. VMM. Pew pow. Ack. Ugh. I missed my chance to win Yuna's heart. Sangu. You good? Huff huff. Fwoosh. You almost killed me. Can you clear the view? Beep beep. Click clack. Beep. I can't clear all this fog. But. Screech. My vision's clear. Boom pow. Bang boom. Swoosh. Dang it. Looks like normal attacks won't work on that thing. Huh. It's running away. Swoosh. It's heading for the gate. Stop it. Fwoosh. BZZT, I got it. Swoosh. Pow. FSS. Now. Defense squad, seal the exit. It's heading for the gate. VMM, Zen Kak. VMM. Flash. Craggle. BZZT, hexagram barrier, seal secured. Alright. Let's begin. Tush. FSS, I'm screwed. I only managed to recover 2/5 of my power since the war. It's nowhere near enough. How are these humans this strong? Forget the glory of the vampire lord who once ruled a span. At this point, I might have to beg for mercy. Swoosh. I don't want to die. Swoosh. Here you are. Whoosh. Playtime's over. Fwhip. Glance. Bang bang. Thud. Crash. Crack. The hexagram barrier. We have to finish it before they break out. Thwack. Screech. Pft. Ha ha ha. Swoosh. Fwum. Whoosh. At last. I'm free. Whack. Kurg. Slump. Fwoosh. Mr. Keelho Kong, who is now just a regular guy. I is that. Dangle dangle. That's right. She's one of the 4 rulers of the demon realm. Wobble wobble. Sovereignly say, the vampire lord. Put her away, Kasim. What? Why yes, sir. Anyway, the association's quite impressive. They moved with precision and purpose. And finished with 0 casualties. And gear work. His firepower and judgment in battle are formidable. Unlike a span, this place is full of elites. They can be trusted. Smirk. This world's in your hands. But this time, I need a share of the spoils. Fwhip. Bring me a tier 1 mana stone, Kasim. Yes, sir. Grab. This will do. Now, then. Time for a reunion. FSS. Eat before you go. Story Kim Hema. Art the Bichon. Original story Ko Du Yeol. 20 moments earlier, in the demon realm. The demon realm is ruled by strength. The strong take everything. In other words, the demon lord is the mightiest being of all. He commands 4 rulers. Each bearing immense power, bound in absolute obedience. At least, that's how it used to be. The 4th ruler, Vampire Lord, sovereignly say. My children, the Vampire Legion, once swept the battlefield clean. Until the day the Demon Lord was beaten bloody by Miro Lycus, and fled for his life. Bang! How could thousands of vampires fall to one man? I barely escaped with my life. To regain my strength, I must keep drinking the finest blood. Sip. How did I end up like this? Well, the other rulers and the Demon Lord himself aren't faring much better. Pop Miro Lycus. Once I recover my full power. FSS. I'll kill you. FSS. FSS, huh? Whoosh. What dash? Af. Jolt. You're awake. You've got 2 choices. Live or die. Answer and live, refuse and die. Scream. Why you are? Miro Lycus. Is the Demon Lord asleep? And no way. How are you still young? I thought if I waited 60 years, you'd grow old. And die, you're more loyal than I thought. You'll have to die then. Fwhip. Wait. I'll talk. The Lord sleeps. He'll need another 90 years to recover. Truth. Wise choice. How much of your power have you regained? Truth. T 2/5. That's about the strength of 2 tier 1 monsters. As I recall, each king can devour half a dozen tier 1 monsters with ease. Did you come here on purpose? No, I was minding my own business and happened to crash here by bad luck. False. Die. Crack. Wait. Fine. I was thinking of killing you when I fell through. The ones crossing over are getting stronger. Truth. Dropping the 4th ruler, specifically? That's too neat to be chance. Someone's tearing these rifts open on purpose. But who? What's the state of the demon realm? With the Lord asleep, it's chaos. It's been nothing but endless war. All thanks to you. A mess, then. And the other rulers? Truth. They're recovering at the same pace. I'm third at best. Good. Step. Why you'll spare me? I keep my word. Grab. Thank you. You're not so bad after, huh? Since a promise is a promise. Toss. Huh. Crash. Ack. Fwoosh. Mino. A new worker. Teach her the rules of the labyrinth, and the work. LGH. Moo. Lady sovereignly say. It's been a while, Mino. A long time no see. I'll leave the rest to you. Lady, sovereign. Miro Lycus commands dragons now. He must have a dragon legion. Tap. D-dragons? So those humans earlier. They were his underlings? He hasn't aged a day, so it makes sense. He's mastered 6 classes. And probably gained immortality too. You talk too much. Want me to kill you on the spot? First, the labyrinth rules. Never attempt to escape. If you do, you die. And if you don't work, you don't eat. Nod. Alright. And most important of all. Gulp. Eat plenty. And build your strength. Huh. Tada. You have acquired a new worker for the eatery. Original story Ko Du Yeol. Art The Bishon. Adaptation/storyboard Kim Hema. VMM. Tap. The Labyrinth of Minotaurus. Why's everyone looking so drained? Tremble. Stumble. Suck. Suck. What are you up to, sovereignly say? Gasp. Miro Lycus. I swear I did my best. I worked hard and ate as much as I could. I never even tried to run away. Why? Do you have to eat that much? Moo. Because eating a lot and building stamina is the rule here. That's why I sucked down blood whenever I could. But no matter how much I eat, I just gain weight. Boink. You're an exception. And put some clothes on. That's a new rule. Really? Okay. Then how about this? I tried using hellcow blood as fertilizer. The veggies come out way better that way. Sprout. I can clean the blood I drink and purify it. Right. Her vampire power lets her filter blood, turning it into clear liquid with healing effects. And when she separates out the toxins, it becomes poison. One day, that might actually come in handy. Proud. These look good. I'll use them at the restaurant today. Jingle Khan, prep these veggies, gloom. Papa. And why do you look so drained? Ugh. I still haven't finished with the carrots. Well, no wonder he's tired. He's been helping in the kitchen while searching for a way back to a span. Maybe we should take a short vacation. Vacation? Vacation. Papa. This. Big well. Fwip. I wanna go well. Take me, please. That's the sea. Since you've gotten pretty good at hiding your horns and tail. Alright, let's go to the sea. Beam. Thank you. Bow. Question mark. Pft, you taught her that, didn't you? Ha. That's the fruit of my teaching. That's not how bowing works. Just go get changed already. Ah, really? Okay. Eat before you go. Story Kim Hema. Art the Bishon. Original story Ko Du Yeol. 21, Thunk. We're closed today. Fwip fwip. Ready? Yeah. Q. Tap. Float. Kyul, fly. Whoa. We're flying. What kind of classes do you even have up your sleeve? I learned most of them to kill a bunch of enemies. Oh. Quickly and silently. Hold on tight. Grab. Fwoosh. Whoa. Flying in human form. Whoosh. Feels so different from when I'm a dragon. Q. Swoosh swish. Look. This is Russell swoosh whoosh. The sea of this world. This used to be the busiest beach around, but the gates have turned it into a lawless area. Tap dash. Aren't you going into the water? Or is that a weird question for a red dragon? Well. I don't exactly like water, though I don't hate it either. Q. Besides, I'm good just like this. Smirk. You're right. Fwoosh. Bring me the fishing rod from the east, Kasim. Ah, you mean Tai Gong Wang's rod? Here it is, Mr. Keelho the regular guy. Thanks. What's that? A gift I got from the eastern sages after doing them a favor. They say it catches big ones even without bait. I figured I'd try fishing up something to eat. Who I see. Leap. The sage who gave me this rod told me. Fwip. Float. Plop. Waiting with a line in the water was a time to think and reflect on yourself. I still don't get it. No matter how much I reflect, all I find are regrets. And honestly, with a rod this good. Pull. There's no time left to think. What the? Tier 2 monster, Kraken. Glub glub. Catch fishies. Looks like you hooked some full-sized German fish too. Splash. Flap flap. Too bad we can't eat them. They don't taste that good. Q. Still, nice catch. I'll make you something better. Normally, when squid-like sea creatures grow huge, their bodies fill with ammonia to stay afloat, making them stink like toilets. Shing. But krakens stay buoyant with magic. Slice. So they don't reek, and their flesh is fresh enough to eat raw. Back in a span, seafood stew was my army's go-to. But with what we've got today. Grilled kraken leg with butter and raw sliced kraken. 100% local gochujang. Cow whole milk. Pho. Hot. I wanna eat too. Here you go. Chomp. Q. Yummy. Papa's the best. Sparkle. Nom. Want some of this too? Fwoosh. Sparkle. Whoa. Those are luminous-based fireflies? They glow after eating sea salt in the air, so it makes sense they're here. They must have crossed over into this world too. The salt. In the air. My father was from Busan. He moved up to Seoul, but he always kept home in his heart. On nights he worked late, he'd bring home sliced squid with soju. Sitting next to him, chewing on the squid. Many thoughts would cross my mind. Back in high school, I thought getting into college was the finish line in life. But once I got there, I realized it was only the beginning. When I returned to college after serving in the army, the whole world was in a job crisis. I even thought I'd rather go back to the army. My 20s felt like stepping into hell. Dreams, visions, planned studies. None of it mattered, and I was just another failure. That's what society called me. The media and books alike criticized me, saying I was drifting through life without a thought. But was it really so wrong to study without a dream, just hoping to land a job that paid well? I kept asking myself. Whose fault was it? On the first day of the year I turned 30, I let go of my dream of joining a big company. I bought a train ticket to Noryangjin, and decided I'd settle for becoming a low-level civil servant. My father told me at the dinner table. With the salty smell of the sea all around. The road you take is the right one. I swore I'd come back a success, but I never made it home. In the end, I couldn't return. Is something wrong? No. It's nothing. Want a drink? Sure. Fwish flap. Shriek shriek. Rattle rattle. Wanted criminal. Beast fleeing east of Siocho. He's carrying 30 tier 4 and hundreds of tier 6 mana stones. Headed for the lawless zone. Fwoosh. Clatter clatter. We can't let him make it out of Siocho. Rattle rattle. Commencing capture of the wanted criminal, Beast. Original story Ko Du Yeol. Art The Bishon. Adaptation/storyboard Kim Hema. Swoosh. Tap. I'll be preparing the kraken we brought back, so put Kyol to bed and come downstairs. We here. Dash. Got it. What should I make? A kraken salad would be nice. Or I could stuff it with sundae. But I already have something in mind. First, cut the cleaned mantle and legs into bite-sized pieces. Stir stir. Next, add a little oil to the frying mix, then add some salt and water until the batter is thick. TSS sizzle sizzle. Lastly, coat the kraken and double fry it at high heat. Deep fried kraken. Fwo fwo. Crunch. The coating is shatter crisp, and the flesh is plump and juicy. Yum. I'd normally prefer soju. But this calls for a beer. Meow. Did a stray cat wander in? Meow. Chunky. That's a cat. Right? It's the size of a tiger cub. Lick lick. Detect Eye says it's an ordinary cat. I guess it found a mana stone and swallowed it. Animals that swallow mana stones can't handle its power and usually die soon after. Swish swish. Unless you've got a special class like Gearworks Golem Meister, even a hunter would die from it. We can use mana stones in daily life, only because their surfaces are coated to regulate mana output. Raw stones are basically lethal to living creatures. All I can do is feed you something good. Clink. Are you hungry? Try this boiled kraken. He's pretty gentle for a big one. Chuckle. Chomp chomp. Flip. Guardian of Gangbuk, Magician Dojiang Han. He's one of the 5 guardians who survived the great monster invasion. I feel like I've seen him somewhere. Flip. Was it in a span? No, that's not it. Where was it? Hanbit Daily News. Attack of the Giant Cats. Citizen reports on the rise. Fwip. It's already gone. Eat before you go. Story Kim Hema. Art The Bishon. Original story Ko Du Yeol. 22. Chirp chirp chirp. Fwum. Flare flare. Jingle. Kiruru. What are you doing? Happy. The brazier broke, so I'm boiling stock by hand. This is tough, Keelho. Pthahaha. Set it down. That's enough stock to last a while. Glatter. It should work once we swap in a new mana stone. It was that simple? Meow. You're back. Meow. If that rat is your idea of a thank you, I'll pass. A tiger? It's not a tiger, it's a cat. A big one. Kiu. A huge kitty. Hodori. Sniff sniff. Hodori, huh? That name suits it. Kyul, cats aren't for riding. Charge. It's way too gentle to be the one from the paper. Did more cats end up eating mana stones? Swish. Whoosh. Dash. Fwoosh. Tap. Long time no see. Hodori's gone. Good to see you, boss. Could I have something light to jingle? Oh. Gentlemen. Fueling up before you go cat hunting? I still say we should just wipe them out. Temple Guild's Captain, Hyok Kong. Temple Guild Shin Ryu. Quiet. I'm starving. I'd like something cold today. What do you have? We have craw. Squid. Something cold and light? I haven't had squid in ages. Were they still around? There's only one way to go. Here's crock. I mean, chilled sliced squid soup. Oh, do you also have plain white rice? That's as ridiculous as putting strawberries on pizza. Fwip. You jealous? Just watch. Stick. Fwip. That's the stuff. Gulp. Give me one bite, please. Order yourself some rice. Huh. When you're done eating, are you heading out to catch the cats that attacked civilians? That's right. Nod. Are you sure you're going alone? Yes. It's probably the cats from that case. What case? A year ago, a notorious thief hijacked a transport. It was a vehicle carrying Tier 4 and Tier 6 mana stones. After that, he vanished. He was slippery as an eel, and investigating him was a nightmare. No name, no age, and we're not even sure of his gender. But we called him Beast, because he bends animals to his will. Whoosh. Virum. Commencing capture of the wanted criminal, Beast. VMM, we can't let him make it out of Siocho into the ungoverned zone. Whoosh. Rumble. Crack. Fweet. Fwoosh. Captain Gentleman. A flock of crows just burst out of the truck. The mana stones. Surround them. VMM, flinch. What? Crack crack. Crash. A hunter class, same as mine. His class progression looks lower than mine. Law, but he uses animals without hesitation, and their numbers are pushing us back. Meow meow. Whip. Dash. Meow meow. The crows are just cover. Caw caw. There are more of them running off after eating the stones. Caw. Gur, caw. Smirk. Whoosh. Thud thud. TSK. We failed to capture Beast. Meow meow. Prioritize recovery of the stones. He fed Tier 4 mana stones. To a total of 30 cats. We captured 26 of them, and every one of them died. Fewer beasts can withstand the power of mana stones than people think. They gain power beyond their species for a moment, but after that. So you're going to take care of the 4 remaining cats? Yes. If they're lucky enough to still be alive. I'll have to kill them. Does that thief have a reason for stealing mana stones? My guess is he's using them to craft something. It isn't confirmed yet. But most hunters operating in the ungoverned zone are foreigners. Foreigners? That's new to me. I should go, before people start hating them even more. Rattle. I'll come again. Jingle. We'll head out too, boss. Right. Step. 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 So you couldn't hold out after all. Meow. Fwip. He's alive even after eating a mana stone. Flap. Hiss. He's in excellent condition. Fwip. How is this even possible? Hiss. Claw. And he won't attack unless I step past a certain line. He must be guarding his own. Dang it. It'll be over with a flick of my finger. The year-long mana stone case wraps clean, I file the report, and my team gets a bonus. I can't let a flash of pity blow it. Business is business. Flap. This is the right thing to do. Original story Ko Du Yeol. Art The Bishon. Adaptation/storyboard Kim Hema. Scrub. Splash. Foreigners. So that's what they call the hunters in the ungoverned zone. The world beyond Seoul is now lawless. With so many gates left unregulated, monsters run wild and access is restricted. Any hunter who can manage out there must be strong. Scrub. It didn't sound like classified information. Maybe I'll ask him when he comes back. Jingle. Boss. You're back. Did your business go well? Well, more or less. Do you happen to have any strong liquor? Strong liquor? We have Huangjiu. It's not exactly top shelf, but would you like some? Yes, please. He'll suffer if he drinks liquor that's nearly 60% on an empty stomach. I'll serve it with some fried meat. Since I don't have pork, I'll use the beef I bought earlier. Clatter. WHRR. Unlike pork, beef only needs a quick fry. Slice. Once the batter is cooked just right, take it out. Sizzle sizzle. Fry it once more, and it's done. Do you eat fried beef with sauce? Fried beef? It's on the house. No, it's fine. Let me pay for it. I was just about to order something with my drink. Fried beef is perfect. Instead of sauce, could I have some salt? Smile. He knows the right way to enjoy fried beef. Choosing salt lets the flavor of the meat shine on its own. Fwip. Thank you. Tap tap. Crunch. Gulp gulp. Phew. Boss. Yes? Sometimes, when I'm about to make a choice, my head says one thing and my heart says another. What do you do in those moments? Each has its merits and its flaws. When you fight across battlefields, you often face such choices. When a friend is dying among the enemy, your heart tells you to save them. But your head tells you to push through the lines and save many more lives. Either way, I had to pay the price. In my case, most of the time. No matter which choice I made, regret remained. But whichever path I took, there was always something to gain too. What if the thing you lose is money? Looking back, money may not matter as much as we think. GYLP. Clack. Sigh. Then I'm relieved. Spear mage and gentleman. Smirk. Are really alike. Jingle. Hello. Huh. Captain Gentleman. I saw your eagles parked outside, so I wondered. What brings you here? His eagles are parked nice and neat. And what are you doing here, flower girl? It's quite late. I live just down this alley. Is that fried beef? Can I have some too? Haha, go away. Your captain's not in the mood today. Thank you for the meal. Take care. Stagger stagger. We'll come again. Ugh, Captain. You're too drunk. Pop gasp. Is that a cat? You startled me. Look, Captain. It's huge. A cat? Mumble. Perhaps it's a cat. Drop. What did you just say? Meow. Is this your way of repaying me? I already ate plenty. Swish swish. They're all yours. Stumble stumble. Please, walk straight. Meow meow. Eat before you go. Story Kim Hema. Art the Bichon. Original story Ko Du Yeol. 23, Chirp Chirp. Eatery. Brush brush. Now spit it out. No. Don't swallow it. Yawn. That was the first time in a while I didn't have a nightmare. Hanbit Daily News. Mana stones recovered. Did they? What if the thing you lose is money? Pfft, so he covered the missing tier 4 stones out of his own pocket. Even for a guardian, that must have cost a fortune. He's a good man. He'll make a great guardian. Flip. Russell. Hanbit Daily News. Beast still shrouded in mystery. Foreigners based in the ungoverned zone remain uncounted. It's been 30 years since the awakening of hunters. In those 3 decades, countless hunters have risen and fallen. Through it all, ideological conflict has endured. One side worked to protect civilians and rebuild cities, while the other stood in opposition. The two groups remained locked in endless struggle. And after the great monster invasion, They split apart, walking separate paths. And became what we now call the foreigners. Foreigners status report. Ha! Have we finally crossed the point of no return? There we go. The ejection speed still isn't reaching maximum output. We'll need to adjust the drive unit. VMM. The new artificial muscle seems solid, though. Movement has improved by about 50%. Adding more artificial muscle would be pushing it, right? We'll need new materials to withstand the mana stone output. Got it. Keep at it. Huh? What brings you here? Here's your coffee. I just stopped by after making my report. Beast won't leave the ungoverned zone. Oh, that foreigner? Right, did. You hear? Undertaker is coming back. What? The unofficial Tier 1 hunter, besides me, Shadowcat, and Jaeger who are publicly known. The one they secretly brought in, not wanting Jaeger's disappearance to stir public panic. First Shadowcat and now Undertaker, both pulling back from external missions and returning. Maybe. Tap. Something is about to happen. Dash. She's from the association. Get her. Crunch. Swish. My leg, of all places. There she is. Ugh. Dash. Let's see. Russell. I haven't investigated the northwestern gates in the ungoverned zone. Maybe I'll head there today. Original story Ko Du Yeol. Art The Bichon. Adaptation/storyboard Kim Hema. VR Finally, some time to myself. Hum. Keelho got him this new mana stone engine bike to thank him for his gate research. Swish. One moment, please. I'll just need to run a quick inspection. Tap. Why are there so many checkpoints lately? Sir? Things have been rough in the ungoverned zone. May I see your ID, please? Your name's Ekmund Khan. Oh, it's you again. That's right. I'm heading out on another trip. Sir. Even if you don't feel like it, show some respect to civilians. Keelho's teaching. Swish swish. No mana stones being taken out. All right, please sign here. Scribble. I agree to the collection and use of my personal data for the purposes stated above. I agree. I disagree. That all incidents within the ungoverned zone are my sole responsibility. Name or seal Ekmund Khan. I wish you a safe return. Thanks, bud. Sir. Virum. Screech. I should be far enough now. The northwestern ungoverned zone. Fwhip. Time to start the investigation for real. Fwoosh. This gates. A Tier 8 plant-type monster habitat. Swoosh whoosh. Nothing noteworthy here. Fwum. Swoosh swish. Fwoosh. Ugh. A slime dungeon. Gross. This one's packed with monsters that attack with fart gas. Stinky stinky. Fwoosh. Today's been nothing but duds. Growl. I'm starving. They said monsters overflow around here. But I don't see a single one. A dragon's aura. Whoosh shuffle. They all ran off in fear. Tap tap. Swoosh turn. Someone's here. Dash. Whoosh. 3. No, more than 10. They're hunters. Tap. Is that the elf? Step step step. Ha 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 Shadowcat. You finally walked into our net. You've been nothing but trouble for us. Crack. This is bad. The vampire bat venom spreading fast. Dizzy. I've spent years investigating the foreigners living inside these gates. Searching for their secret base. But with my ghost run and stealth classes, I've never been cornered like this before. What do I do? Step. Don't kill her. It took us 5 years just to lay the traps to catch her alive. Fwhip. TSK. Beast. Gur, take her alive. We've got plenty to learn from her. Now. Play with her until she's almost dead. Grr, snicker snicker. Glance. Jumping off the cliff's my only option. Now. Huh. Rumble. What is that? Rumble rumble. Flash. Question mark. Fwoosh. Swoosh. Ah. Dash. Why are you running away? How did the association? Grit, train a hunter this powerful? We need to retreat. They must be at least tier 0. We'll have to rewrite every plan. Consider yourself lucky, Shadow Cat. Crackle. Whoosh. Crackle. Why? Tremble 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 tremble. I'm scared. It's not the fire I fear. It's something deeper, something primal. Dizzy faint. Grab. She fainted. This might be for the best. This looks like a vampire bat bite. Fwoosh. Who sh? Now what? Eat before you go. Story Kim Hema. Art the Bichon. Original story Ko Du Yeol. 24. Drip drip. Seriously, now what? When bitten by a vampire bat, you have to cool the wound. So the venom drains faster. This would have been easy if I had healing powers, but I don't. So I'll have to take off what's covering the wound. GYLP and clean it to prevent infection. No way, I can't bring myself to do it. Still, it'll get worse if it gets infected. Fwip fwip. But still. Alright, I'll just make a tiny tear over the wound. Slowly. Gently. Oh. Stare. Flinch. Af. I can explain. Rise. Why are you here? I found you while traveling. You were traveling? Through the ungoverned zone? Where are we? A cave outside the city. My pain's fading. Was he trying to treat me? Thank you. Awkward. Why yeah. I mean, no. No problem. Thud thuck thud stomp. Can you stand? YGH. No. I don't think I can walk yet. Steady yourself. Wait, it's dangerous. You're not even a hunter. It's fine. I'm Aunt Gabby. Are you here? Ah. There she is. Question mark. Are you okay? We brought the antidote. Huh. Aren't you the nephew from the eatery? What are you doing here? Sweat. Phew. He says he's traveling. Through the ungoverned zone? I saw his name on the Northern Gate's entry log. It's true. You're here too. You all came because of me? You're the association's treasure, ma'am. Are you all right? If you need clothes, I can bring you some. Fluster. And no, I'm fine. Bow. Thank you for looking after her. The association will repay you through the eatery. But you should head back right away. We believe foreigners have a base in this area. Would you like to return? Yes, YSSH so. You breathed fire? Yeah. Scruffy dirty. Kyul. Sway. Well, good job. Success. Are you sure you're all right? What do you mean? Time to get down, Kyul. Isn't it tiring playing with that kid all day? Mentally, yeah. One mo. But I have to wear her out like this. Zoom. It helps her sleep well. Pfft. Ha. If you've got enough energy to laugh, help out too. Fine. Korean National Hunter Association. The identity check shows no irregularities. He's a civilian with no awakened ability, and no trace of mana in his body. According to our records, he's traveled not only through the northwestern ungoverned zone, but several others as well. What a brave young man. This is the mana scan taken when his citizenship was issued. Fwip. Name, date of birth, no mana detected. So he really is just a civilian with no mana. Then who was the hunter who created that waterfall of fire back then? Was it someone from the association? Or could there be conflict brewing among the foreigners themselves? But even though I knew they were trying to help me, every instinct in my body screamed for me to run. Maybe even louder than when the foreigners were chasing me. It was a primal fear, a presence every elf would instinctively flee from. Kyul. Kyul. You're making me go bald. Why did I sense that aura from the Eatery's nephew? Original story Ko Du Yeol. Art the Bishon. Adaptation/storyboard Kim Hema. Clank clank. Clank clank. I wandered for 10 years. Clank wobble wobble clank. I searched every corner of the Aspan continent, the vast western lands and the eastern realms. And even across the seas. Clank. Neither the sages of the east nor the great scholars of the west could give me an answer. Stumble. Thud. So I can't go home after all. If someone summoned me to this world, please hear me. Tremble. Scratch. I've done everything I was meant to do here as Miro Lycus. Fwhip. Whoosh. Please. Send me back now. Please. VMM VMM. VMM WH what's happening? Fwhip. Fwoosh. Splash. Swish. VM, is that the demon realm? And that one's the spirit realm. VMM. VMM VMM. What's that world of machines? Swoosh. I've never seen anything like it. VMM VMM. Ugh. Flash. BZZ BZZ. BZZT BZZT. The association has announced. Russell ZZ. Ugh. The radio. That same old nightmare again. Fwhip. Pft. Kyul fell asleep here again. BZZT Spear Mage Sangu Kim, Guardian of Sia Demon, has been promoted to Tier 1. BZZT, pat pat. This brings the total number of Tier 1 hunters in the association to 4. In addition, they announced it sooner than I expected. A Tier 1 hunter's existence alone carries weight. ZZZZZ. Pat. To the public, it's reassurance. To the enemy, it's a warning. I wonder if it has anything to do with the foreigner issue. Eat before you go. Story Kim Hema. Art the Bishon. Original story Ko Du Yeol. 25. Meanwhile, in the Hunter Association conference room. Creek. BZZT, after 3 years of investigation, I have returned. Were. Creek. Unofficial Tier 1 Hunter Undertaker. This is a report on the Dimensional Rift. Buzz. It's my first time seeing him in person. So even if I'm promoted to Tier 1, they don't reveal his identity. His ability is so classified, only the association's president knows. His voice has many layers, genderless, echoing from all directions. It doesn't sound human. Creak. Drip. Busy day, huh? Thanks. Well, more or less. But how come no goggles or glasses today? Nudge. I wore contacts. Just in case I ran into Yuna here. How do I look? Yeah. You look fine. You're boring. Anyway, you saw the meeting. We get classified intel all the time. Sometimes, it's terrifying. There are things we're better off not knowing. Ugh. I could really use a beer. Gasp. Fwhip. What? Beer? Then let's go. Dash blade. Queen's gonna scold me again. I can't believe we're drinking in broad daylight. So even you order delivery food sometimes. Awkward. My kid wanted some. Eat pizza, together? Should we? Can we get some pizza and beer too, then? She's so cute. Of course. Please have a seat and wait a bit. Looks like I'll have to order a few more pizzas. Huh. Large big pig with cheese crust, right? I'll get it ready right away. Please take your time. We'll eat while we wait. You seem busy lately. Huh. Yeah, even hiring one more delivery guy hasn't helped. Yunju, my daughter, is 5 now, but I barely get to play with her. Bring her next time. Think Q. I'll treat you to a meal on the house. And maybe she can play with this little one here. Sounds great. Your daughter's 4, right? They'll get along. Get along. Well, she only hatched recently, but she should be about that size. I'll be right back. Virum. Bye-bye. Thank you. Alright then. Time to set the table. Big pig cheese crust pizza. Q. Big pig stretch. Q. She's adorable. She is. Yummy. It's still early. Are you sure about drinking? Tap. Thank you. It's fine. We're wearing rings that drain alcohol from the body. I can do that with mana control. It works on the same principle, I guess. Though I usually drink to get drunk, so I don't use it much. On that note, let me show you how to make a somek cocktail. Fwip. Tada. Somek cocktail. First, stack 2 soju glasses. Pour right up to here. Now fill it to the rim of the lower glass. Pour it into a beer glass. Splash pour. Then fill it up to the height of the soju glass. Finally, give it a little tap with your chopsticks. Clink. Fwoosh. And done. Somek cocktail. You'd probably shatter the glass if you tried, so I'll do it for you. That's a bit light on beer, isn't it? To the Tier 1 Spear Mage of Sea Demon. Please. Pitcha. Congratulations on becoming a Tier 1 hunter. Bottoms up. Bottoms up. Roll. Beep beep. And that's our cue. So, how was the knockout somek cocktail? Not bad, right? Fwoosh fwoosh. Yeah. That was pretty useful. It's perfect for when you barely have time to drink. Boss, we're heading out. Bye, Kyul. Bye. Bow. Take care. Ah, right. Want a mo pitcha? Yes? They renewed these after Sangu got promoted to Tier 1. I brought one for you. Dash thought it'd be nice to have one here. Is this the pamphlet sold by the Hunter Association? Thank you. Don't mention it. I'm really heading out now. It's magic. Magic? Flid. Dojiang Ha, guardian of #me #M magician Dojiang Han, guardian of Gangbuk? This guy is. Magician? Papa's friend? National Hunter Association Guardian Seminar #meet the Guardians #future value #global. Yeah. I think he was my old classmate. A long time ago, from elementary school. Who sh? Gangbuk, Seoul. Fwip. The harder it gets, the more we have to smile. Are you all ready? Poof. Pow. Yeah. Tonight, let's light up Gangbuk. In dazzling colors. Original story Ko Du Yeol. Art The Bishon. Adaptation/storyboard Kim Hema. Elementary school. That's right. He's an old friend. Time sure has changed his face and his aura. But he still has that same look in his eyes. He always dreamed of becoming a magician. And now he's one of the best out there. Magic friend. I've thought about this before. I spent 30 years in the other world. But I've lived 30 years in this one too. I had friends. I had a family. I made countless connections along the way. As time passed, people died, and my feelings slowly faded. I never imagined I'd run into an old friend like this. I may look 30, but I'm past 60 on the inside. My memories are getting fainter. National Hunter Guardian Seminar. But those old emotions still linger. I still remember the gratitude, the sorrow. And the warmth from those days. National Hunter Guardian Seminar. National Level Hunter Association. But still. He really has changed. Clap clap clap. Fwhip. Mr. Magician. Your opening act was amazing. Thank you so much. I'm counting on you for the rest of the show. I'll head out first. Fwhip. A gate. Beep. A gate just opened on the rooftop of neutral building. Outside Mia Station. If it spreads through this area, the damage could be massive. Fwoosh. I'd better clear it quickly. Pop. Swoosh. This looks like some kind of machine. Creak creak creak. This is grotesque. It's an abnormal phenomenon. I'll have to clear it. Flutter swish. Swish. Whoosh. Fwhip. Bulge. Crackle. Snap. Pop pop pop. Pop dash. Mr. Magician. We're joining in. These monsters are low tier. This won't be the end of it. Dungeons always come with a boss tier monster. Rattle rattle. Rumble. Crackle. It's merging with the debris. Stay alert. We've got something new. Whoa. You mean this is a new kind of monster? National Hunter Association, Industry Lab. A gate opened in Gangbuk. It's a ruined site spawning machine-type monsters. This setup's way too simple. Tick tick. The parts are connected like clockwork. Its power source is a mana stone. Probably tier 8 or 9. It's unrefined. Looks like their tech isn't that advanced. Wait, how is it handling that much raw mana with such a basic structure? Could the material itself be something entirely new? Mr. Magician, you said this came from the new dungeon, right? Was there no boss tier monster? There was one. It was massive, so I had to contact the association. They should be sending a transport unit soon. I see. Thank you so much for your report. I'll be right back, sir. Scramble scramble. Of course. I'm glad to help. According to Undertaker's report a few days ago. Dash. This world isn't the only one connected to the dimensional rifts. If this gate links to a world with advanced mechanical engineering. Slam. Can you analyze this part's material and test the mana reaction? Ogre project stalled. Thump thump. Because no material could handle the mana output we needed. But maybe this gate holds the key we've been missing. Clench. Dash. Mr. Magician. Have you eaten yet? Not yet. Then please allow me to treat you to a meal. Eat before you go. Story Kim Hema. Art the Bichon. Original story Ko Du Yeol. 26. Chirp chirp. Dojiang Han. If I ever meet him again, what would I even say? Hashtag meet the Guardians. Hashtag future value. Hashtag global. National Level Hunter Association. Clap clap. Everyone. Tomorrow is family cooking class day. Back in first grade. The one thing I hated most was doing anything at school with my parents. My dad's business was falling apart. Our family was starting to crumble. My parents were always busy. Some days, I didn't see them at all. I didn't want to ask for their help. They already had so much going on. So instead, I flipped through the cookbook at home. Page after page of fancy recipes with ingredients I'd never heard of. Beautiful plates, shiny silverware. And expensive cuts of pork and fish. Then I found one I recognized. Ah. Tekbaki. Ingredients: rice cakes, 2 sheets of fish cake, gochujang, 1 spoon of syrup. I was thrilled. I thought I could make it all by myself. Rustle. Tap. Syrup. Locally produced chili powder 100%. Gochujang 100%. We've got rice cakes. And all the sauce ingredients. Rustle. Rustle. Clink. 100, 100. 100, 500. Hyangdong Mart. Dash. Rice. Hello. I'd like some fish cakes and dumplings. I'm making tteokbokki. But those coins won't be enough for all that. Rummage. Rummage. How about this? Fwhip. Rustle rustle. Buzz. That looks yummy. Mommy. Buzz. Watch out. It's spilling. Buzz buzz. Mumble. It's fine. I can do it myself. Boil boil. TSS, ah. It's boiling over. Sip. It's a bit salty. Pour. Slurp. Done done. It doesn't taste like anything now. I'm out of ingredients. What do I do? No. I can do this. I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm not okay. Ugh. Sniffle. Hey, is that tteokbokki? Lemme try some. Fwhip. Huh. And no. Grin. Hey. Keelho's tteokbokki is seriously amazing. Jump. It's not. Why would you lie? Watch closely, Keelho. I'm gonna be a magician someday. So I'll use magic to make your tteokbokki taste yummy. Original story Ko Du Yeol. Art The Bishon. Adaptation/storyboard Kim Hema. In the image, a young man is standing confidently with his hand on his hip, looking directly at the viewer. He's wearing a black shirt and has short hair. I'm gonna be a magician someday. So I'll use magic to make your tteokbokki taste yummy. What? Clank. Fwoosh. If I turn the heat up all the way. And cast a little spell like this. Swish whoosh swish. Chatter. What are you making? Hide. Buzz. It's tteokbokki. No way. There's not even any fish cake in this. Come on, trust me. I'm telling you, it's delicious. Try it. Nom, wow. It really is. What? Chomp. How'd you do that? I told you, it's magic. Hey, Keelho. Give me some. Dash. Me too. Thanks. But really, how'd you do that? You think I'd tell you for free? I'll give you 501 if you tell me. Please. Rummage rummage. Not that. Walk home with me every day after school, and I'll tell you. Oh. He's also here by himself. Sure. Let's do that. Boil. Boil. That's how I became friends with Dojiang. Chuckle. Rustle. We stayed close until 2nd grade, when things at home finally got better and we moved away. After that, we lost touch. Swish. It was a short friendship, but I still remember that one moment because I was truly grateful for it. Nom boil boil. That's perfect. I'll let it simmer until the sauce soaks through. I've still got some big pig meat left, so maybe I'll fry a few peppers to dip in the tteokbokki. Papa, we eat meat today? Yeah, but it'll take a while. Do you want to go play until it's ready? Okay. Kyul will go play. Are you heading out, Kyul? Then before that. Moi moi. Moi moi. Kaya-ha. I'm your big brother, so I get to spoil you all I want. I love Khan. Give Papa a kiss, Kyul. Smooch kissy. THMP. Dash. Ha. K Kyul. Give your brother a kiss too. Oh. Well, hello there, little lady. And to you too, Mr. Nephew. Boss, I'm here. Good day. Gearwork's been singing your praises. Welcome. What's on the menu today? I just made a fresh batch of tteokbokki, but for today, tell me what you'd like, and I'll do my best to make it happen. Tteokbokki? That sounds good. What do you think, Gearwork? You're okay with that? Then. Tegbaki it is, boss. Fwip. All right. So he doesn't remember me. Of course, he wouldn't. Clatter. Boil boil. No one would recognize a childhood friend right away, especially after 50 long years. I'm gonna be a magician someday. Clatter. I used to envy you for having a dream, and you actually made it come true. Congratulations, my friend. I'm Keelho, the boy who once listened to you talk about your dreams. Do you remember me? No. Grip. I couldn't possibly say that out loud. Clack. Your food is ready. Special recipe tegbaki and big pig chili fries. Big pig. What did you put in this? It's incredible. I told you he never misses. What do you think? Now I'm curious. Chomp. Chuckle. I think I know what's in the sauce. This kind of tegbaki tastes best when everyone's huddled around it together. You're right. Boss, have you eaten yet? No, not yet. Grandpa, you have shoop on your beard. My papa have no beard. Oh. Thank you. But it looks like you've got something. On your clothes too, little one. Gasp. No. Kyul is wearing new clothes. There was a card tucked inside it. Pop, wow. Now, let's hold that card tight in your hand. Bait him. Grip. Tada. Pop, whoa. Now take this to your dad. And ask him to come eat tegbaki with grandpa. Giggle. Okay. Fwip. Papa. Let's eat togder. Pa. Thank you. Let's all sit down and eat. Rattle. Beep beep. Af. Jolt. Is it an alert? No. The test results are out. I have to go check right away. I'm so sorry to leave you here like this. I'll pay before I go. Rush. Sure. Jingle. Chuckle. Young people really are full of passion. Indeed they are. Fwip. Rattle. About this tegbaki sauce. You used instant noodle seasoning, didn't you? That's right. It's such a nostalgic taste. It reminds me of an old friend who used to visit every day. My family was poor, and we couldn't afford fancy meals. But I could always make good tegbaki. So every day, I'd make it with instant noodle seasoning, and we'd sit and talk while we ate. What did you talk about? About our dreams. My dream was to become a magician. I loved watching people smile at my tricks. When people smile, it means they're happy. I believed that to smile was to feel joy, and to feel joy was to be happy. I spent most of my life as a magician. Though I didn't have much talent, so I drifted from one small troupe to another. I see. Those years were both painful and beautiful. I believed I was getting closer to my dream. Then the world changed. Somehow, I found myself gifted with a magician's power. The world began calling me a third-rate magician. A guardian. Whenever things got tough or I felt like giving up, I always found myself thinking back to those days, to the time when we dreamed out loud together. I remembered those pure days, when white clouds drifted past the basement window. And the humid breeze slipped through, as we talked and laughed until the sun went down. And now? It's still the same. I protect everyone, and I'll keep making people smile happily. I'm a guardian, a magician, and I still carry the same dream I had as a boy. So I'll use magic to make your tegbaki taste yummy. I'm glad to hear that. Fwip. That was a good meal. I'll come again. I had a wonderful time. I'm Dojiang Han. May I ask your name? It's Keelho Kong. Eatery. Bow. That's strange. That name sounds familiar. Step. Miter Keelho Kong. Keelho. Keelho. Watch closely, Keelho. I'm gonna be a magician someday. Turn. Kururu. That's impossible. Chuckle. Step step. Are you giving it to me? Q. Come again, my friend. Eat before you go. Story Kim Hema. Art the Bishon. Original story Ko Du Yeol. 27, VMM. Meanwhile, at the Industry Lab TSS. So it's an unidentified type. If it can withstand a magic output of 522, that means it's roughly equivalent to a Tier 6 mana stone. Yes. It's on par with the materials we've used for the Ogre unit. But if something this small is tough enough to handle a Tier 6 stone, then the boss level model coming next must be beyond that. Exactly. We might finally achieve what we've been chasing all this time. Thump thump. A world where a single boss monster's made from materials so advanced that it could fulfill everything we've ever dreamed of. It's terrifying. And yet, I can't wait to see what comes next. Original story Ko Du Yeol. Art the Bishon. Adaptation/storyboard Kim Hema. Phew. Before I crossed into a span, this river used to be called a sewer. Ripple. I can't believe how clean it's gotten. Ripple. Sometimes it feels good to just sit and let time pass. That turtle's flipped over. Flap flap flap. It's huge. Looks like it's a terrapin. Silash. It's fast in the water, huh? Whoosh. Right. It's salmon season. Splash. Judging by how easily it moves through that whirlpool, I bet it tastes incredible. Splosh. Swirl. Drift. Dazed. Is it trying to swim through the whirlpool? That's interesting. Growl. I've just decided what to make for today's menu. I guess I'll head back now. Fume fume. Eat before you go. Story Kim Hema. Art the Bishon. Original story Ko Du Yeol. 28, Salmon. Norwegian salmon has always been the best. Local salmon are usually smaller, leaner, and not as flavorful. Thunk thunk. But these days, when trade is practically non-existent, just being able to catch one at all is a blessing. Salmon takes a lot of work to prepare. Its tiny bones are buried deep between the layers of flesh. Swish. And since the meat is so delicate, slice. You have to cut around the spine carefully. Next, pull out the pin bones, one at a time. Swish swoosh. Then rinse the fillets in salt water to get rid of any smell, which also helps firm up the flesh. Sparkle. I'll throw the head and bones into the broth. Now I can start breaking down the cuts. But first, just a little taste. That deep, rich flavor spreads across my tongue. And that delicate flesh melts away as I bite. Salmon's best with either a drink or a bowl of rice. Since I've got to make breakfast for the kids, I'll go with rice today. Morning. Kyul. I'm up. Stop. Pull. The rest of the family is waking up upstairs. Jingle. A customer already? Welcome. Fidget fidget. Could I have something to eat, please? He looks like one of the beggars from behind the market. Fidget. And judging by that face, he's already been turned away a few times. That's something I'll never allow in my restaurant. Beam. Of course. Please come in. Here you go. This is a salmon rice bowl. Salmon rice bowl. Wow. Chomp chomp. Could I have more water? Munch munch. Here you go. Grab. Gulp gulp. Whoa. Thank you. Here you go. Clatter. Ah, first customer of the day always eats. On the house. Sparkle. Just some pebbles and seashells. No way. Hee hee. Now that I've eaten, maybe I can finally make it through that whirlpool. Nature, good. Class, humanization. Class progression, lowest. Ability acquisition, lowest. Remarks, terrapin, mystical. A mystical creature? Whirlpool? Could it be the terrapin I saw earlier? Interesting. Its attack and skill levels are practically zero. It's probably weaker than an ordinary human. Hee hee. Looks like I've run into another strange twist of fate. Chuckle. I'll gather a few special ingredients to help it make it through the whirlpool. I've got something I want to ask anyway. To secure a supply of organic produce, Keelho built a secret entrance to the labyrinth gate. Swoosh. Shine. I am Minotaurus. But boss thinks my name is too long, so he calls me Mino. Phew. Getting a nickname means I'm more likely to survive, so I guess that's a good thing. He still looks at me like he's wondering how I'd taste sometimes, but that's fine. Step. Mino. Look. And she's none other than Queen Sovereign Lise, the vampire lord and one of the 4 kings of the demon realm. A lowly monster like me would never have been able to speak to someone like her. But here, there's a rule that says if you don't work, you don't eat. Shuffle shuffle. And so, she's become something like a farmer, is that? A walking onion? Shuffle shuffle. Moo? Queen Sovereign. It's an onion. It's alive. Flail flail. You're right. Should we try growing it? Poke. Can you? I can make it work. Moo. Yeah. Since it's a special one, I want to give it a proper name. How about Johannes Kaijin Kindred Python? That's too long. I'll call it Shuffle, since it shuffles around. Shuffle shuffle. That sounds. Where should we plant Shuffle? Swish. I just finished plowing that field. Swish. Moo. Queen Sovereign. What is it? Living like this, farming every day. It's actually not as bad as I thought. Swish swish. This feeling is something I could never dream of back in the demon realm. What even is peace? Over there, the strong survive by slaughtering the weak. War never ends. I lived at the heart of that spiral of chaos. I never knew working alongside hellcows, sweating all day, then sharing a meal afterward could feel this good. You're right. Now that we have Shuffle, we should start making fertilizer for the new field. Sounds good. Shuffle shuffle. Then I'll go level the soil, slam thud. Limp shuffle. What's going on? Sob. Shuffle. It's dead. Sob. Who's Shuffle? A walking onion. What? Wriggle wriggle. We plowed the whole field and were about to make fertilizer, just for Shuffle. Pop pop. Shuffle? Oh, this? Rise, my veggie brethren. Seek your freedom. Please, just stop. Whoosh. Flower Girl came by a few days ago with gentlemen, got drunk, and cast a spell on the vegetables. Looks like I missed a few that day. Queen Sovereign. We've got 3 more Shuffles here. Chuckle. If this happens again, I'll send them here instead. Take care of them for me. Moo? Jump. I'm here to pick up some rice and vegetables. Also, I've got a question. You used to be one of the Demon Lord's subordinates, correct? Nod. That's right. Was Aspan the only realm he invaded? Moo? You mean other realms exist? Yeah. It was just Aspan. So you never tried invading anywhere else? Well, more than that. It's not like we crossed into Aspan by choice in the first place. That complicates things. Do you know anything about the other realms? Just roughly. There's the Demon Realm, the Spirit Realm, the Middle Realm, and 2 others with names unknown. That's all I know. Not much more than that. Last night, after Gearwork rushed out in a hurry, I went outside for a walk and saw this massive truck. It was carrying a huge clockwork puppet that couldn't possibly have been made in this world. It's likely from one of the civilizations I glimpsed while returning to this world. The world of machines. The dimensional rift might have just linked this world to another. But you know. Maybe the Demon Lord. Dun dun. Knows more about the other realms. I am just saying. I didn't mean anything by it. It's not like we could meet him anyway. Swish swish. I see. The dimensional rift keeps expanding, stage by stage. Whether it's testing us to force our growth, or preparing to devour this world entirely, it's still too early to say. Original story Ko Du Yeol. Art The Bishon. Adaptation/storyboard Kim Hema. Nom, that's not human, is it? Is it a mystical beast? Whisper whisper munch. Yeah, it's a terrapin. Clatter. Thank you for the food. Let's follow it. Nudge. To where? Oh no. I'm lost. Splash. Hup. Fwoosh. Splash splash. Huh. That kid turned into a terrapin. Did you see that? Bow. It must be a mystical beast. What are you doing here? We were watching the terrapin go through the whirlpool. Ah. It got sucked in again. Swirl. But why does it insist on that path? I don't get it. Can't it just crawl out of the water, go around that spot, and move on? Mystical beasts are always fixated on something. Once, I saw a mystical dog that couldn't let go of its old master. Even after they'd been dead for decades. The dog just sat in the same spot, waiting for them to return. And that mystical fox was obsessed with mana stones. Through that kind of process, they earn growth in return. I don't understand how it works. Mystical beasts have always been beyond me. A few days later. Tridge tridge. Rattle. Sigh. Please give me some food. It's been 6 days. Sigh sigh. No wonder it's feeling down after failing so many times. Clank. Fwhip. I guess it's time to bring out the aged salmon I've been saving. Salmon belly is, without question, the best. That rich, buttery flavor. It's soft and silky on the tongue, rich with oil, light to chew but bursting with flavor. There was a time I thought, if I could live off salmon belly alone, I'd want nothing else in life. Chomp 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 chomp. Though, on the battlefield, we had to eat whatever we could find. The spicy salmon stew turned out perfect. Boil boil. Today's special is the salmon set. Wow. Aged sliced salmon. Spicy salmon stew. Salmon. I hope today's your day. Huh. Oh. Thank you. Splash splash. Here I go. Dine. Splash splash. You got this. Whoosh. Splash splash. Gulp. Whoosh swoosh. Splash. He made it. Ha ha ha. Success. Wo kyul. Flash. The terrapin's gotten bigger. Wow. It might be bigger than kyul now. It's grown. So cool. Just like how that 9-tailed fox grew more tails by eating mana stones, it will keep growing every time it overcomes one of its strange obsessions. I still don't fully understand it. Yo. You're kinda cool. It's huge. But I think I'm starting to get it. My combat skills hit a wall after I mastered 6 classes. Maybe my path, like that terrapin's, started with something that felt like nothing at all. Eat before you go. Story Kim Hema. Art The Bishon. Original story Ko Du Yeol. 29. Early that morning. Ungoverned zone, near what used to be Wujongbu. Swoosh. VMM, Dungeon Arc Temple. Step step step. Slam. Gur, slam. Step step step. What is it? Welcome, beast. Tier 0 hunter, Prophet Eve Eve. And the Shadow Brothers, Tier 2 hunters. And elite guards of the Foreigner headquarters. Eve has received a new prophecy. Show him. Nod. Swoosh. Flash. This is an ungoverned zone, southeast of Yongsan. Crack crack. The world splitting in two. Rumble. Fwoosh. Whoosh. Everything's covered in purple mist. Flash. Whoosh. Soon. Kurg. Cough cough. Eve. Gasp. Soon. Something terrible is going to happen to this world. Pant. Some powerful entity is about to cross over into ours. I couldn't see beyond that moment, go wheel. So we'll have to wait for another vision. In the heart of the city, right where the association is based, something terrifying lies dormant. And it's so powerful. No one can see it, touch it, or even find it. Her prophecies have never been wrong. Whoosh. And now they are coming for her. It's a mission. The location is See a Demon. Go undercover and gather intel. If you can infiltrate the association's headquarters, even better. I can't do this alone. We'll assign Black Mamba, a Tier 1 hunter, to your team. But he's one of only a handful of Tier 1 hunters among all the foreigners. If I can go in with someone who's both an elite operative and a perfect assassin. Fine. And how about the fire-type hunter I said I ran into while going after Shadow Cat? Tracking complete. New recruit under Blade Queen. Ju Myung Lee. Classified as Tier 3. What? That kind of power couldn't have come from a Tier 3. He's the only fire-type skill user the association has assigned recently. We couldn't find anything on the hunters the association's hiding. TSK. Then I'll start by digging into Blade Queen's team. What about the progress on Eve's treatment? Still in development. Creating a drug that can suppress mana overflow isn't exactly easy. Kit. What did you say? Beast. I'm fine. Hesitate. Clench. Step. I have to do this. Fwip. I'll do anything. If it means saving Eve. Original story Ko Du Yeol. Art The Bishon. Adaptation/storyboard Kim Hema. Hongdae, Seoul. Law 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 law. A whole flock of crows. I've got a bad feeling about this. Or maybe it's because the rookie decided to ditch work. That too. Ju Myung Lee, a Tier 3 fire-type hunter. I had high hopes when I heard a rare flame user was joining us. Where'd that kid run off to? Was I too hard on him yesterday? Still, what else was I supposed to do? Sure. Swish. Whoosh. Something's coming. Gur, swoosh. Tap. Beast. Stowl. Warning. Enemy spotted at Hongdae intersection. It's Beast. Fwoosh/. Get the civilians to safety. Fwip. Kaya ag. This way. Kaya. This way, please. Whoosh. Clams. Kurg. Fwip tap. Stagger. Ugh. Fwip. Dash. Where's he suddenly running off to? That's toward the association. Woo. Emergency alert. A Tier 2 hunter, known as Beast, is charging from Hongdae toward Association HQ. How did it come to this? He used to fight on the front lines to protect people, more passionate than anyone I knew. The progression of his class, Hunter, was slightly below Gentleman's. But his wild, reckless fighting style made him a force in urban missions. During the Great Monster Invasion, he fought beside us and earned countless victories. Who would have thought he'd leave the association and join the foreigners? But if he's still the man I remember. This is just a diversion. Lately, the foreigners have been targeting the association's classified records. While that chaos outside draws everyone's attention, someone's bound to slip inside headquarters. Among the foreigners, the ones specialized in infiltration missions are Nightmare and Black Mamba. We used to fight side by side 10 years ago. I know exactly what they're capable of. No matter which one it is, this is going to be trouble. Activate the barrier. Fwip. Nod. Eat before you go. Story Kim Hema. Art The Bishon. Original story Ko Du Yeol. 30, Slam. VMM, Ok Ok. Tick. Tock. Tick. Flinch. Q. QQ. Food. Yummy food. Are you excited that I got you everything you wanted to eat? I'll make you something yummy. Whoosh. Fwhip. Something just brushed past me. Fwhip. Q. That kind of stealth. It's on par with shadow cats. Or it might be an assassin with even greater skill. I'll carry you home. Okay. Thinking. Q. I wonder if fitted clothes are still in style these days. Who sh? Fwhip. Clang. BZZ, VMM, tick-tock. TSK, if I can't break through, this barrier must belong to a class master. The association didn't have anyone like that, at least not 10 years ago. Grab. Clank. Interesting. FSS, clang. Crash. Clang clang. Clang. Thud. Skird. You haven't changed a bit. Black Mamba. Clank. And neither have you, Shadow Cat. This isn't exactly the kind of reunion I was hoping for. And this scene isn't doing you any favors, either. Surely you don't think you can stop me alone. Of course not. There's someone else here who's meant to face the king of the night. Whoosh. Fwhip. Swirl. A spear? Don't you think it's time you retired, Mr. Viper? Fwhip. Not quite yet. You've grown, kid. And you haven't aged a day. Tap tap. Stop right there, beast. As guardians who protect the civilians, we're weak in chaos. Beast created this environment on purpose. If we start fighting now, people will get hurt. Crack the ice barrier. Clang. Tap. Good, now I can fight him. I came to back you up. Grit. Beast. No, Yonu. Flinch. The Queen and the Witch. Both in one place. I never liked that codename. But you already knew that, didn't you? Where's Eve? Do I have to tell you? I suppose I don't expect you to. Why did you take her? Abort mission. Fwoosh. They've got a skilled barrier user. We're retreating. Fwhip. Yes, sir. Whoosh. We'll meet again. Whoosh. FSS, dang it. They're retreating just like that. No casualties, not even injuries. They weren't trying to kill anyone. Especially the guy they called Beast. Objectively speaking, Blade. Queen had plenty of openings. Whoosh. He could have finished her off or at least hurt her badly. But he didn't. Looks like there's a lot more to this than it seems. Well, whatever. Kyul's waiting. It's time to go eat. Papa. Original story Ko Du Yeol. Art The Bishon. Adaptation/storyboard Kim Hema.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the story, please subscribe for more chapters.